We welcome you to Ives Lamel Family Field here on a sunny Sunday in Brevard, North Carolina. Ryan Wilkes taking you through all your coverage today of the Futures opening their 2025 season. Joined alongside me is Rick Green. Rick, good Sunday for football.
Yes, indeed. A lot better than last game we had here at home game. But, yeah, it's going to be a good day.
And the Futures led by first-year head coach Terrence Gant. A lot to figure out about this team, but a lot to be excited about with a large roster. And, Rick, we caught up with Terrence this past week, and he's got a really cool story. A veteran that was in the Soldiers to Sidelines program that landed him this job, had a good connection with head coach Bill Kyatt, and you really see that discipline with Terrence.
Yeah, Terrence has got a great story. He's an no, you can't say ex-Marine. You never say ex-Marine. Once a Marine, always a Marine. And it comes across Terrence's dedication to the team and what he brings to the table. I expect we're going to see good things.
Really excited to kick off this Futures football season. A lot of players to learn about, a lot of players to figure out what they've got here in this season. I want to take a second to remind you about Tornado Club fans. If you have not joined the Tornado Club, you are missing out. Not only are you supporting over 500 student athletes in 20 sports, the value is unbeatable. As a Tornado Club member, you receive all sports passes that get you into every ticketed athletic contest, reserved parking, and access to the hospitality area where you can enjoy a pregame meal before every home varsity football game. Go to bctornadoes.com and become a Tornado Club member today. I want to thank you all for tuning in this afternoon as the Futures taking on Greensboro College and their Futures team. Should be a really fun matchup here today. The Elders played in Sewanee, Tennessee yesterday, and Rick, we saw on this field a week ago the Tornadoes not exactly where they wanted to be in that 41-20 loss to Kentucky Christian, but things certainly pivoted in the right direction yesterday in Sewanee.
Yeah, really, we saw a lot of improvement. It didn't even appear we had a good kicking game yesterday and all that. And quarterback was on target a lot, and the running game was up. Although the stats on both teams were pretty even, we got in the end zone a lot more. So that's all that matters.
A 26-10 win for the Elders yesterday over Sewanee, a big road win to kind of stem the tide here early in the 2025 season. And the Elders will be back here in action on Saturday against Erskine next Saturday. Looking forward to have you tune in. And on that note, I want to remind you that all the Tornadoes home games are streamed live online for your enjoyment through the Brevard College Tornadoes YouTube channel. All home athletic events for your Tornadoes will be streamed free of charge in high definition. Please subscribe to the Brevard College Tornadoes channel on YouTube to catch all the Brevard College Tornado sports in action. We've had a busy week here on campus, had a couple volleyball games on Tuesday and Friday. Neither went the way of the Tornadoes, but you see a lot of talent on the floor there in the Bosch. Excited to open the doors there and get things underway in the Boschmer Gymnasium. A couple of soccer games this week. Women's soccer, an impressive week, 2-0 with wins over Piedmont, 2-0, and Averett, 1-0. The Tornadoes still yet to surrender a goal on the women's side, and a thriller on the men's side. A 1-1 draw, but the Tornadoes seemingly had won the game in the last seconds yesterday, but a late offsides call had that game end in a draw with Center. We're going to take a quick break, and on the other side, we'll continue to break things down ahead of kickoff with Rick Green, Ryan Wilkes taking through all your coverage today. We'll be right back.
Every cheer, for every play, we know there's a little prayer that no one gets hurt. That's why we are there too. Party athletic trainers, physicians, and specialists. We're watching closely for any sign that someone needs care. And if your child is hurt, they're seen right away by the region's top specialists. The Party Sports Medicine team is at every game, match, race, practice, and workout, providing medical attention and guidance. For us, winning is all about playing healthy and smart so you can perform at your best.
All right, we're back here at Ives Lamel Family Field. Brevard and Greensboro College set to kick off in just about 9 minutes. Ryan Wilkes alongside Rick Green taking you through all your coverage today and every Tornado home game, both the Futures and the Elders, as we go throughout 2025. Should be a really fun game today. Got a lot of players to learn about, to put it lightly, Rick. We'll figure out a lot today.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. After our conversation with Terrence, the head coach, we got players we're going to be watching. Specifically, he speaks very highly of his defenders and defensive backs. So we'll keep an eye on that. And I'm looking forward to an exciting game. I just thought it'd be good.
Yeah, a little bit more about Coach Gant. He had an interesting connection with head coach of the Elders, Bill Kyatt. He mentioned when he was in the Soldiers to Sideline program, he was referred to Coach Kyatt by one of the people in that organization, and he thought that name and face looked and sounded familiar, and he realized that when Terrence was with the Cardinals, he was coming in when Bill was leaving. So that was a connection those two had in the pro ranks, and Coach Gant ready to get going. Him and Bill Kyatt have built a really good relationship. And that's key for consistency across both programs.
Most certainly. And we got a lot of respect for both of the coaches and a lot of good things to say. They're very positive, which encourages the kids. I think the best thing I heard in talking to Coach Gant was that he started out with X number of players, like 120, 130?
125, I think, and it's about 115 on the roster.
Right. He's only lost 10 in the month, and that's some injuries, some other things, illness. But that's awesome for kids that haven't played together. So this is their first game, in essence, in a month. They started out August 1st.
Yeah, and he talked a lot about buy-in and how important that is, especially as disciplined of a man that he is. With his time with the Marines and just that overall discipline that he preaches. And I think to some that can be something, a little bit of a culture shock to buy into. We talked to him about that. Maybe some people that haven't experienced college football, obviously, and to have that new level of discipline. And it sounds from talking to him that discipline is something that's been consistent in this group as they enter the field. Good crowd on hand tonight to welcome the Tornadoes onto the field. Brevard and the silver lids with the gray uniforms, blue numbers, white patch on the shoulders. And we're about ready to go with about 6 minutes on the clock. Should be a really fun game today. We'll see how the Tornadoes execute in a new environment. We'll take one more break and talk about the captains entering the field, and we'll get a little bit more pregame coverage before we get underway today at Ives Lamel Family Field.
I've taken jumps in my academic career, and I've taken jumps in just socializing and getting out and getting to do things I've never done before.
The thing that brought me to Brevard is the experiential learning. I've always been a hands-on guy.
I love it here at Brevard. Over Christmas break, I was itching to come back because I love the area so much.
Experiential learning here is beyond all of my expectations.
Brevard College, a top choice for students around the world.
Bow time.
It's not just football season, it's tailgate season.
And this season includes every kind of football.
Crispy.
Will you accept this leg?
And everything that's not.
Because it doesn't matter where you tailgate, with crispy hand-breaded chicken and scratch-made biscuits.
It's her!
You're not just tailgating, you're tailgating like a legend.
It's bow time. Order your tailgate box in the Bojangles app today. It's bow time. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, the Carolina legend can make your tailgate a winner. We're talking crispy chicken, made from scratch buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your crew faster than you can say touchdown. Let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's bow time.
With every cheer for every play, we know there's a little prayer that no one gets hurt. That's why we are there too. Party athletic trainers, physicians, and specialists. We're watching closely for any sign that someone needs care. And if your child is hurt, they are seen right away by the region's top specialists. The Party Sports Medicine team is at every game, match, race, practice, and workout, providing medical attention and guidance. For us, winning is all about playing healthy and smart so you can perform at your best.
I've taken jumps in my academic career, and I've taken jumps in just socializing and getting out and getting to do things I've never done before.
The thing that brought me to Brevard is the experiential learning. I've always been a hands-on guy.
I love it here at Brevard. Over Christmas break, I was itching to come back because I love the area so much.
Experiential learning here is beyond all of my expectations.
Brevard College, a top choice for students around the world.
All right, back here at Ives Lamel Family Field, both teams and their captains coming out to the BC logo at center field. You see the Tornadoes lined up. You can't even get them all in frame with how many players there are on this roster. For reference, lined up on the 30-yard line all the way down the opposite, about 7. And we talked about that when the Elders were playing. It's only, you got a couple more players on this team that are ready to go today. So the captains meeting at midfield again, Greensboro and Brevard. On the future side, getting ready to kick off. Under 3 minutes to go till kickoff. And we are so excited to have some action for you on this Sunday. Hope you're taking some time out of that busy NFL schedule to tune in with us. Want to thank some of our corporate sponsors before we get going today. On behalf of over 500 student athletes, we would like to take this opportunity to recognize and thank all corporate sponsors for their generous support of Brevard College Athletics for the 2025-26 season. This year's sponsors of Brevard College Athletics include Biltmore Church, Bojangles, BSN Sports, Cannon Roofing, Comporium, Hampton Inn, Jets Pizza, Movement Bank, UNC Health Party, Pepsi, Pinnacle Bank, Transylvania Treasures, Young Transportation, and Zaxby's. So the Tornadoes pumped up and ready to go. Greensboro wins the toss, elects to receive, and Rick, here we go. Another football, this time on a Sunday.
Looking forward to it. Our first view of the juniors, and this will be fun. I expect we're going to learn a lot today.
We sure will. So Greensboro wearing the black helmets with the Pride logo on the sides, white uniforms with green numbering and lettering on the front and back in the green pants. As we're just about ready to go. Greensboro back ready to go. Couple back to receive with Keelan Thomas and C.J. Martin Jr. back to receive for the Pride. And the Tornadoes prepared to kick it away. 1 minute on the clock. Assume we'll be ready to go before that. As looks like Hayden Vandergriff will do the kicking. Gavin Wagner will do the place kicking duties today. As he's out on the field, the Tornadoes kickoff coverage team ready to cover this kick with 15 minutes on the clock. And we're ready to kick off the Futures football season here in Brevard, North Carolina. Wagner tees it up, a short kick. One of the up men, actually, it'll be Martin Jr. to take it. He races across the 20, and he is taken down at about the 20-yard line. As the Tornadoes cover the kick well, it'll be at about the 30-yard line as Greensboro will take its first drive. Right, good coverage there. Tornadoes flocking the football as we kick off the season here at Ives-Lamel Family Field.
Once again, we want to welcome you all watching us on TV around the world, joining us. We're looking forward to a fun game.
Cameron Turner's the quarterback for the Pride with Quentin Solomon on his left hip. He takes the snap, hands off Solomon up the gut, and he's taken down by a host of Tornadoes. It looks like Tony Dixon was there on the tackle. As the Pride get to about the 35-yard line, it'll be 2nd and 5. Turner's in the gun with Solomon on his left hip. 2 receivers split out right with another 2 to the left. With Turner in the gun. 83 in motion. Swing pass goes to Martin Jr. He makes the play, caught across the 40-yard line and tackled at about the 45 as Greensboro has the first down. C.J. Martin Jr. with the catch and run for a first down. Marvin Pulley was there on the stop. Rick, a good start for Greensboro here, already getting towards inching into Brevard territory. With 13:50 and a moving clock here in the first quarter. Turner in the gun with Solomon on his left hip. Turner escapes the pocket, gets out, but he's taken down. And a helmet came off. Thought it was a football for a second, but it was Cameron Turner's helmet as he is piled on by a couple of tornadoes at about the 49-yard line. And it'll be a second and about 6. Big hit there, Rick.
That was a big hit. And the Greensboro tending to go with the no huddle, bringing the plays in, signaled in from the sideline or coming in.
Looks like a new quarterback, KJ Pollock, comes in the contest. A big body taking the snaps here, standing at 6'3". As he'll take the snap, drop to pass, he swings it out right side. It's completed across the 50, and he's pushed out of bounds. It was Austin Seabrook with the catch, and he's taken out by a couple of tornadoes. It'll be 3rd and short.
Good play by the Tornado defense, following the. They all kind of followed the play and came in, as you said, a number of them making the tackle.
Hayden Ross was the first there on the contact to force him out of play as Turner back in with Solomon on his right hip. 1 receiver out right, 3 out to the left. Turner takes the snap, hands off Solomon up the middle. Did he get there? It looks like second effort. He might have, but he's pushed backwards by basically the whole defensive line. The spot looks like right in front of the sticks, and the official signals first down.
Yeah, that was close.
Good effort there by the Brevard defensive line to push back, but forward progress is unfortunately a thing, and that gives the Pride first down yardage smack dab on the 45-yard line of the Tornadoes. 1st and 10, Pride with Turner staying in the game at quarterback. 2 split out to the right, 1 on the wide side left. Turner in the gun with Solomon on his right hip. He takes the snap, hands off Solomon. Solomon up the middle. He is stuffed by Gavin Dees. And a short gain for the Pride. Excuse me, that was Amir Campbell on the stop. And it's 2nd and 9, 12:09 and a moving clock here in this first quarter. No score between Brevard and Greensboro on a sunny Sunday in Brevard, North Carolina. Turner's in the gun with Solomon to his left hip. 2 split out wide side left, 1 to the right. Turner drops the pass. He escapes the pocket, has room across the 45, across the 40, now to the 30, and he's popped at the 25-yard line. A good run now, a takedown by Jeremiah Taylor on the sideline, but a good run for Turner, good escapability. We saw it last week from Kentucky Christian, and see another mobile quarterback today.
Yeah, they seem to have read they took to his fake, and the defense dropped back, and he came in and made the most of it.
A lot of shotgun for the Pride here on this first drive with Solomon in the game at running back to the left of the quarterback, Turner. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left for Turner in the gun. He takes the snap, hands off Solomon. Awkward exchange, but he handles, and 2 Tornadoes take him down, about a 1-yard gain. It was Cannon Morrison with the first hit, and he got some help from the rest of the Brevard defense. A 1-yard gain by Solomon. And it's 2nd and about 9 to go. Jace Radford was also there on the stop as we move under 11 minutes to play here in this first quarter. Good first drive for the Pride as Turner drops the pass. He fires it out left. Big hit as C.J. Martin Jr. makes the grab. But right there on the stop was
Great.
Dantes Walker.
Great play there by the defensive back coming up and containing that. We got to see a lot more of that, I think.
Big third down here in Brevard territory on the 20-yard line. For the Pride, an opportunity for Brevard to force the first fourth down of the contest. With Turner in the gun, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Throw goes out wide, and it's completed across the 15-yard line to about the 11. It was Austin Seabrook there with a big catch and run for first down yardage for Greensboro. And it'll be spotted at about the 12-yard line, 1st and 10 Pride. Nice play there, a short yardage play for the Pride to pick up first down yardage. Probably 4-down territory regardless, but you get a fresh set of downs with under 10 minutes to go in the first quarter. Turner back in the shotgun, Solomon the left hip. 1 receiver to the right, 2 to the left for Greensboro on the Brevard 12-yard line. Turner hands off Solomon. He's stuffed at the line of scrimmage. 3 Tornadoes there on the tackle. And it's a very short gain, if anything, for the Pride on first down. Amir Campbell was there first on the stop, and he was helped out on the back end of that play to stuff Solomon.
I think you're seeing good play out of the linebackers for the Tornadoes, and it is causing them to go outside. They seem to have caught the way to stuff the middle.
Actually, a loss of 1 on the play. 2nd and 11 from the 13-yard line. Play clock under 10 seconds. With Turner taking the snap, he'll drop the pass. He's swarmed in the pocket and taken down for a sack. A big loss on 2nd down. Tornadoes there. Nice pressure. It's Tony Dixon with the sack, and he was helped out on the back end once again. Tornadoes flying the football here on this first drive.
Great play by the defense line and linebackers. They really have the middle stuffed up.
3rd and 19 for the Pride as a brief stoppage by the head official, and we'll get ready to play back up. 3rd and 18 on the 21 for Greensboro. I'm going to try to make this maybe 4th and manageable and consider going for it, but what a big stop by the Tornadoes there on 2nd down, first sack. Play clock's under 5 seconds as Turner taking his time in the pocket. He snaps it with 1 second on the play clock, drops the pass. Tornadoes bring pressure again. Couple were there. Now Turner breaks out of the pocket. He'll get across the 10, the 5. He dives, and he's in. Touchdown Greensboro on a scramble by Turner. And what a play on 3rd and 18 to convert and get in the end zone.
Yes, indeed. A lot of finesse there by the quarterback who put a couple of moves on the defensive back coming up to play. Tornadoes, but he got around him, in for the first score of the game.
Touchdown Greensboro to make it 6-0 pending the extra point on a scramble from Turner. With 7:33 to go here in this first quarter, Greensboro strikes first. And it's Jacob Cook to come out and take the PAT. Greensboro setting up for the point after. Snaps down, hold is good, kick is up, and it is no good. Wide right on the extra point, but Greensboro does get on the board first. It's 6-0 Pride. We'll take a quick 30-second break and see what Brevard has on the offensive side when we come back.
Every cheer, for every play, we know there's a little prayer that no one gets hurt. That's why we are there too. Party athletic trainers, physicians, and specialists. We're watching closely for any sign that someone needs care. And if your child is hurt, they're seen right away by the region's top specialists. The Party Sports Medicine team is at every game, match, race, practice, and workout, providing medical attention and guidance. For us, winning is all about playing healthy and smart so you can perform at your best.
Back here at Ives Lamel Family Field, 6-0 Greensboro after a game-opening touchdown. A quarterback scramble for Cameron Turner all the way to the end zone on 3rd and 18, 22 yards out, and he gets a Pride on the board first. Ryan Wilkes alongside Rick Green as we take you through some action on a Sunday afternoon in Brevard. Jacob Cook doing the kicking duties. He missed the extra point, and he'll tee this one up for the Pride. It's Franklin Wallace and Herbert Pringle, the fourth, back to receive. Goes to Pringle. He'll field it inside the 10-yard line. Take off across the 20, across the 25. He's got room. He's across the 40 and across the 50-yard line before he's taken down. Excuse me, across the 45-yard line. My apologies. Nonetheless, great field position for the Tornadoes to start this one out. And it'll be Tornadoes football at the 46-yard line, 1st and 10.
Not a lot of finesse, but a lot of hard running there on that kick return.
Beelined it as soon as he picked the ball up. Not even sure if he changed direction. You just see the speed from Herbert Pringle. Starting quarterback for Brevard, number 5, Caden Mitchell. He's got 2 on his left and right hip. Hard to see the numbers from here, but we'll get you that as soon as we know. As Mitchell takes the snap, he'll hand off up the middle. Not much room in the middle for the Tornadoes on 1st down. Maybe a 1-yard gain. Isaiah Ledford with the carry, I believe. And it'll be 2nd and about 7. So Ledford gets the first carry of the contest, a 3-yard gain for this Brevard offense as the clock moves towards 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. 6-0 Greensboro. As Mitchell in the gun, Ledford to his left hip, 2 split out to the right, and Pringle and Jake Bruni. Tight end comes in motion, as does Jake Bruni as Mitchell takes the snap, drops back to pass, fires right side. It's bobbled, and I believe it'll be an incomplete pass. Herbert Pringle could not handle that one, and it'll be a 3rd and 7. Nice play there from Mitchell to Pringle, and I'm sure you'll see that connection mold over the next few weeks and into the early season, right?
Yes, indeed. And a little bit, you know, the pass was close. It was just in a bad position for the receiver, but he tried to get it. They juggled it, and he still kept it out of the defender's hands, too.
So a nice play there on 2nd and 7. Although not completed, it was a good potential connection between Mitchell and Herbert Pringle, the 4th. 3rd and 7 for Brevard. Play clock under 5. It's Mitchell, 2 running backs to his left and right hip, ready to take the snap. He'll drop to pass. Looking long, he'll fire across the middle, off the hands of Bruni. Dangerous ball, and it'll be 4th and 7.
Pringle not afraid. I like that.
It was a good idea there. Bruni just couldn't handle it, and there was 2 defenders there that had an impact on it as well, as the Tornadoes will punt on their first drive of the game with 6:29 clock stop. It'll be Chinquat Dang to kick away in the first punt of the game for either side. Keelan Thomas is back to receive the punt. As Dang set to send it away. Snap back to Dang. It's a low one. He has a field on a hop. He bobbles it, has to pick it up, throws it above his head, and it's scooped up. Here come the Pride across the 20, 15, 10, 5. Taken down, but was he in? Yes, he was. Touchdown Greensboro on a bobbled snap by Chinquat Dang. It was a hard one to field, and he just couldn't handle it. And a scoop and score by number 56, Aaron Hanchey. And Greensboro takes a 2-score advantage in the first quarter.
Well, again, first game, that was one of those things where the ball just bounced to the punter. He kind of got caught off guard and just threw it up in the air trying to get the ball away, but there were like 5 Pride members right there, and they picked it up and escorted him in for the score.
12-0 pending the extra point off the foot of Jacob Cook, who missed a PAT just moments ago. And he's back out quickly following that. This time it's up, and it is good. 13-0 Pride as we take a look at that play that resulted in another Greensboro touchdown. Henshey scooped it up, took it all the way home. Good effort on the back end to try and take him down short of the goal line, but couldn't do so. 13-0 Greensboro, 6:17 to go in this first quarter. We'll keep it right here as the Tornadoes already back on the field. Rick, we talked about there's some positives to see early on, but obviously still a lot to figure out, this group playing together for the first time.
Exactly, and while there's no excuses, that you have to be patient. And I think Coach Grant has said that he's working with the team to get them. They'll be all right. Still early.
13-0 Pride. Still a lot of time left in this one for the Tornadoes to try and get something going. Pringle the fourth, who had the return across the 45-yard line, is back to receive, as well as Franklin Wallace set to field the kick from Jacob Cook, who just knocked through the extra point to make it 13-0 Pride. Ball falls off the tee, maybe a little wind. As you see the trees here at Ives Lamel Family Field waving in the wind. Not super windy, but a little breezy, knocking the ball off the tee as Cook tees it back up. Jacob Cook sends it away back to Herbert Pringle the fourth, but it's going to go out of bounds, and it will be a free kick out of bounds that will give the Tornadoes some good field position. So a break for Brevard, but honestly, if you're Greensboro after that first kick return, maybe you're a little bit happy that you kept it away from Herbert Pringle the fourth.
Most certainly. That may have been the plan all along.
So Brevard will get it at its own 35-yard line with Caden Mitchell coming back out at quarterback. Moved the ball okay on that first drive after a good kick return, and saw a couple plays that they go the other way. Tornadoes might still have the ball moving down the field. Mitchell under center. In the backfield is Nehemiah Floyd for the first time today. One wide receiver out to the left, one out to the right with two tight ends in motion. Mitchell takes his snap, hands off Floyd up the middle. He has a couple on first down across the 35 and to the 38-yard line. And it'll be his second and about 6 at the 39-yard line.
I'm expecting they're just kind of, this ought to be a different series for the Tornadoes. They've been out on the field. They've had some time. The early game jitters should be settling down. I expect to see a lot better play at this point. Not that it's been bad. It just takes a while to get used to being out there.
Mitchell looks sharp on that first drive, throwing the football, though no completions. Couple put on the money as he is in the gun with two receivers to the left. Floyd on his right hip, one to the right side. As tight end comes in motion, now a whistle. And Coach Gant calls a timeout, I believe, with the play clock going under 5 seconds. The Tornadoes burn one with 5:20 to go in the first quarter. .507 clock is stopped for Brevard on offense after burning a timeout. 2nd and 7. Rick, we talked about you've seen a lot of new bodies coming into the game, and you're starting to get a feel for the personnel on this team. And, yeah, it's 13-0 Pride, but some positives seen so far.
Most certainly, and we're watching a group of men get to know each other. They've played in practice, but now it's for real. And good play also by the Pride so far in this game.
Terrence Gant in his debut as head coach, leading this team. He talked a lot about leading the youth. He really, that was a really enticing thing to this job for him, taking this job, a new position at Brevard. As Mitchell back in the gun, Floyd to his right hip. Tight end comes in motion, low snap. Mitchell picks up, throws to the left, a short throw, but I believe it was scooped off the turf. Didn't see the signal yet. It's incomplete. Scraped off the turf. It was Caleb Jennings there. A good effort to try and pick that one up off his shoelaces. Nonetheless, it'll be 3rd and 7 for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, that was tough. He got the pressure from the defense, but he just got to get the ball up a little bit more.
Clock stopped at 5:13 to go in this first quarter. Greensboro leads Brevard 13-0 as the play clock nearing 10 seconds to go. Tornadoes just breaking the huddle as Mitchell looks at his wristband, ready to make the call with two receivers to the left, two to the right in the gun. Mitchell puts the man in motion, 2 seconds to snap the ball. He gets it off, drops the pass, throws right, good completion to Pringle the fourth, and he's across the 45 with first down yardage. First down Tornadoes.
Good pass, strong arm there, and we go no huddle and go right to the line.
Mitchell in no huddle, ready to take the snap. He fires it right side. It's completed, but he's tunneled down at about the 44-yard line. That was Carter Brunson Brown, the slot receiver Nice play call. Just a better job by the Pride to make the play behind the sticks.
Most certainly. But that we were saying that first pass, that was a good, strong look at the offense. That's what they're capable of, and I expect we're going to see more of that.
About a 4-yard loss, maybe a 3-yard loss for the Tornadoes. Now back at their own 44-yard line, 2nd and 13. With Mitchell in the shotgun, he takes the snap, drops to throw. Looking right side, he has a receiver, and it's caught right back at the original line of scrimmage. Looked like Cameron Brown there on the reception, and the Pride right there with the stop to make it 3rd and long. 3rd and 10 for the Tornadoes, back at the 47-yard line. And Rick, back-to-back drives to start this game. The Tornadoes near midfield, haven't been able to get across midfield, but showing that they can move the football a little bit here early in their season.
We're seeing improvement on every series. It's just it's going to take a little bit. But here we go. 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10, Mitchell in the gun, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to the right. Receiver comes in motion, now shifts back to his original spot as Mitchell takes a snap, steps up in the pocket, but he is sacked at the 45-yard line by Daniel Stanley. And that'll force 4th and long, likely another punt upcoming for the Tornadoes.
Stanley untouched on that, coming in from the left side. Kind of do a little bit better job, gentlemen, of picking up those that blitz.
Gavin Wagner will punt with 3:06 and a moving clock to go in the first quarter. Keelan Thomas once again back to receive. Tornadoes had trouble with the first snap on the punt, resulting in a Greensboro touchdown as Thomas racing the Greensboro sideline. It looks like the Pride might have jumped. The flag is thrown. Wagner gets away a end-over-end punt that goes to about the 35-yard line. Fair catch made by Thomas, but the Pride visibly jumped off sides. Flags on both sides of the field. And I wonder if the Tornadoes will decide to re-kick or just go with the ball at the Greensboro 37-yard line. Looks like Wagner heading back to the field, so maybe the Tornadoes will take this yardage and hope to pin the Pride a little bit deeper with the clock stopped at 2:43.
Yeah, a lot of conversation going out on the field.
Waiting for the official call on the field. Looks like the official coming over to offsides is called. So they're going to take the penalty. And, Rick, I think that brings up a good point. Right now, I think it's about reps, and this gives your punter another chance to kick it away. I think that's something to note, that maybe in some situations you wouldn't take the 5-yard penalty, but early in the season and with the first collegiate action of a lot of these guys, taking the penalty and kicking it away might not be the worst idea.
Great point, Ryan. Yep, no doubt.
So Wagner will punt again. Now 4th and 11 after the 5-yard penalty. Snap back to Wagner, a good snap. Wagner gets the kick away, a really nice kick, spinning to the 23-yard line, and Thomas Fields tried to take off, and he's taken down at about the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 Pride at the 29 with 2:36 to go in this first quarter. So it'll be Pride football on the 30-yard line as the Pride look to take a 3-score lead here this afternoon. Really nice stuff so far from the Pride quarterback, but it'll be K.J. Pollock to take the snaps on this drive as he lines up under center. Jaquavius Welding behind him as the running back. 2 come in motion. It looks like maybe some illegal motion there, but no flag. As snap taken, handoff going across the 35-yard line to about the 37. Weldon, a nice carry. Good gain on 1st down to make it 2nd and short. Awkward motion there.
Yeah.
Might have caught the Tornadoes off guard as Amir Campbell makes the stop at the 37. It'll be 2nd and 3. With Pollock still in the game at quarterback. Pollock is a big kid, 6'3", 220, as he's under center. A sophomore out of Winston-Salem, which would be Jacksonville, North Carolina. Takes the snap, hands off Weldon again. This time he's stuffed up the middle, might still have first down yardage. Actually looks like it'll be 3rd and inches. As Weldon back-to-back carries, 9 yards on 2 carries. Good start for him in his first action. Under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter, 3rd and inches for this Pride offense that has had no trouble moving the football so far this afternoon. As Pollock looks to the sideline to get the call, play clock under 20 seconds. As he lines up in the gun, Weldon to his left hip in motion. Takes the snap, hands off Weldon again. He cuts, but he's taken down in the backfield by a host of Tornadoes. Great stop on 3rd and short, and it'll be about 4th and 3.
The defense wasn't fooled there, Ryan. They sniffed that out as the back for the Pride tried to come over the middle. Nothing there.
You see the coaches pumping up that defense, making an impact early on. Tony Dixon was the first there. As Pringle is back to receive the punt under 1 minute to play. Clock moving under 40 seconds. As the Pride will punt it away. Looks like it'll be Arani Forbes to take the kick. And a timeout's going to be called with 28 seconds to go in the first quarter. Brevard set to receive a punt. Look to get something going offensively out of the Greensboro timeout. We'll take a quick break with them, and we'll be right back.
I've taken jumps in my academic career, and I've taken jumps in just socializing and getting out and getting to do things I've never done before.
The thing that brought me to Brevard is the experiential learning. I've always been a hands-on guy.
I love it here at Brevard. Over Christmas break, I was itching to come back because I love the area so much.
Experiential learning here is beyond all of my expectations.
Brevard College, a top choice for students around the world.
All right, Arani Forbes will send away the punt. Herbert Pringle, the 4th back to receive after a great stop on that Tornadoes defensive line to stuff Greensboro on 3rd and inches. As Forbes takes the snap, Brevard coming at him, and contact after the punt. Pringle fields it. He's across the 30, cuts back across the 35. Pringle with speed down the right sideline. Herbert Pringle shoved out of bounds in Greensboro territory across the 40-yard line, and it's going to be first down. Brevard with great field position inside Greensboro territory.
Kind of looked like a little bit of acting on the behalf of the punter there for Greensboro. He went down, but the referee staring right at him and no flags came out.
We do see a flag on Greensboro's 42-yard line. Did see a Pride player take a spill. Didn't see the block, but it might be a penalty on the return on Brevard. That'd be a shame to wipe out that great return by Herbert Pringle, the 4th, regardless of the penalty. I mean, you see the speed.
Yep.
Of Herbert Pringle. You've seen it twice now, and even in the passing game, he's been really effective. As there's a blindside block on the Tornadoes. That will set them back. It's 15 yards from the spot of the foul, and if the flag placement is any indication of that on about the 42, it'll move Brevard back into its own territory with 17 seconds to go in this first quarter. The official walking backwards. It looks like the ball will be at the 39-yard line for the Tornadoes to kick off their 3rd drive of the game. See what the offense has late in this first quarter to try and get something going. Big jolt of momentum from the defense to stuff the Pride and force the first punt. As Tornadoes back out offensively, Caden Mitchell set to lead his 3rd drive of the game. In the gun with a running back on his right hip, one to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Mitchell takes the snap. Handoff goes to Fabian Williford. He's across the 40, breaks a couple tackles across the 45, and he's spun down at the 46. Hard run from Williford on his first carry, as he makes it 2nd and manageable for the Tornadoes offense.
Great block by number 7, Walker, the wide receiver on that play.
spring them loose a little bit. So that brings us to the end of the first quarter. Greensboro with the first 2 punches. It's 13-0 Pride, as we'll take a quick break, and it'll be 2nd and 4 for the Tornadoes at the timeout. We'll be right back.
Every cheer, for every play, we know there's a little prayer that no one gets hurt. That's why we are there too. Party athletic trainers, physicians, and specialists. We're watching closely for any sign that someone needs care. And if your child is hurt, they're seen right away by the region's top specialists. The Party Sports Medicine team is at every game, match, race, practice, and workout, providing medical attention and guidance. For us, winning is all about playing healthy and smart so you can perform at your best.
We welcome you back to Ives Lamel Family Field. 15 minutes on the clock to start the second quarter of action. Ryan Wilkes alongside Rick Green taking you through all the action of Tornadoes football. And very excited to have you with us. Want to remind you of a couple corporate sponsors. BC fans, when hunger strikes, head to Zaxby's in Brevard. From hand-breaded chicken fingers to wings, sauce just the way you like. Zaxby's has the flavor to keep you cheering. Stop by Zaxby's on Asheville Highway after the game and celebrate with the meals that are always big on taste. Zaxby's, indescribably good. So we flip sides here. Tornadoes have the ball on their own 46-yard line, 2nd and 3 after a nice carry by Fabian Williford that took us to the quarter break. He's still in the game on the left hip of Caden Mitchell. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Mitchell drops a pass on 2nd and 3. He pump fakes, escapes the pocket, across the 45, across the 50 with space. He breaks back at the 45-yard line. He's taken down right there for a first down run for Caden Mitchell. 1st and 10 Brevard inside Greensboro territory for the first time today.
Yeah, they had a fake to the right side of Pringle and Bruni, and that was that. He read it right and went left.
1st and 10 Tornadoes on Greensboro's 44-yard line with Bruni split out to the right along with Sean Spencer. And Herbert Pringle, the 4th to the left. Running backs to the right and left hip of Caden Mitchell as he drops to throw. Fires long. He's got Pringle deep on the money. A one-hand catch from Pringle. He's in. Touchdown, Tornadoes. What a play from Herbert Pringle. I think he reached out with one hand. He had his other arm pinned back, and he makes the grab for 6.
That was a great catch. Showed a lot of speed in getting away from the defense, creating that separation. And, hey, we're back in this. It's 6, as again, Ryan and I keep saying, it's the first game. We're expecting some learning here, and they're doing it.
What a play between Mitchell and Pringle as Jaden Boone is out to do the PAT duties to try and make this a 6-point game. Snap is back, holds down, kick is up, and a strong kick at that. It's through. 13-7 Pride as we take a look at that play. The connection between Mitchell and Pringle. What a play. You saw he had a step, and you're just hoping he'd be able to make the catch, and he did. Herbert Pringle, the 4th, hauls it in for a touchdown, a 44-yard pass from Caden Mitchell to bring the Tornadoes within 6. We'll take a quick 30-second break and be back on the other side.
I've taken jumps in my academic career, and I've taken jumps in just socializing and getting out and getting to do things I've never done before.
The thing that brought me to Brevard is the experiential learning. I've always been a hands-on guy.
I love it here at Brevard. Over Christmas break, I was itching to come back because I love the area so much.
Experiential learning here is beyond all of my expectations.
Brevard College, a top choice for students around the world.
Yes, we are.
13-7 Pride as Brevard gets on the board. The long ball for Mitchell to Pringle for 6. And the extra point was up and through to cut this deficit to 6 for Brevard. Gavin Wagner to do the kickoff duties with Keelan Thomas back to receive. As it's an onside kick, Greensboro is there on the recovery. Brevard tried to catch him off guard, trying to see who else was back there to receive the kick, and Brevard caught us off guard, but Greensboro was there to recover. A Pride player down on the field after that kickoff, as Greensboro will start on Brevard's 48-yard line after, got to give them credit, they're on their toes there and ready to jump on that onside kick.
Yeah, that was well played by the Pride, but I love the coach's his ambition in helping getting going. He's not going to play 100% straight. He's going to have some fun. Number 57 for the Pride getting up.
Yeah, that's a Mikel McConico down on the turf. Glad to see him back on his feet. Maybe just a cramp. He's walking it off back to the sideline. Hopefully that's all it is for him, as he took a spill after the onside kick. So it'll be a Pride football inside Brevard territory. We'll see if this defense can stand tall again after really starting that momentum shift for the Tornadoes with that big third down stop. As KJ Pollock in the backfield, Jonathan Sannon on his right hip, and one receiver to the left, to the right. Handoff goes up the middle. Ball is fumbled. Who has it? It looks like initially Greensboro hopped back on it. It's actually Martise Roberts in at quarterback. The exchange between him and Sannon was fumbled, and Greensboro luckily able to hop back on it, but that sets the Pride back a little bit, back inside their own territory at the 49-yard line. Clock's at 13:40 and moving here in the second quarter. Roberts still in at quarterback with Sannon, the big running back, in the backfield, 6'1", 245 for the Pride. He's on his left hip, to the left, one to the right. Roberts takes the snap, hands off Sannon up the middle. The Tornadoes right there, smack dab at the 50 with the stop. It looks like Chase Radford was there on the stop, as well as Jordan Lawrence. And another 3rd and long. Last time Greensboro had this situation and turned into a long touchdown run. So we'll see if the Brevard defense can stand up again, force back-to-back punts, and give Brevard the opportunity to tie or take the lead early in this second quarter. Roberts in the gun. Sannon to his right hip. 2 split out to the left and right of Martise Roberts. Receiver comes in motion. It's C.J. Martin Jr. moving to the right side. Movement on that right side. It's going to be a false start. That will make it 3rd and 17. You can see it from here. Obvious flinch by one of the wide receivers. And it's going to be called on number 82, Tylen Faust. That moves Greensboro back to the 44-yard line in its own territory, and Brevard maybe smelling a little blood in the water here on this 3rd and long. Roberts in the gun, Sannon in the backfield with him. 3 out to the wide side right, 1 here to the left. Roberts in the gun, play clock under 15 seconds. He takes the snap, drops to throw. Pressure coming in. Roberts fires deep in the middle. Is it caught? Yes, it is, for first down yardage. What a play by Austin Seabrook, as the Pride convert yet another 3rd and long, and back in Brevard territory at the 37-yard line. What a pitch and catch between those two, Rick.
That was well executed.
1st and 10. Pride inside Brevard territory at the 37-yard line, with 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right for Roberts. Sannon on his right hip, the big running back in the backfield. Roberts takes the snap, hands off. Sannon actually play action. 3 Tornadoes there to take him down. And it's another sack for the Brevard defense. It was Jordan Lawrence there, Mason Powell for the sack. And it's 2nd and long.
Ryan, it's really great to see that. I was hoping we would see the defensive end, a little bit of a blitz there out of the Tornado team.
So 2nd and 14 for the Pride. After the second Brevard sack of the contest. 3 receivers to the left for Roberts, 1 to the right. with 11 minutes to play in the second quarter. Roberts takes a snap, drops to throw. Pressure coming in once again, but he gets up the middle. Roberts trancing across the 40-yard line, and he's chopped down at about the 38. Looks like Paul Love was there on the stop. And it's 3rd and about 12. Good escapability by Roberts, but a better job by the Brevard defense to swarm the quarterback and get him down and force another 3rd and long. This, honestly, Rick, is kind of where Greensboro's thrived early in this contest. A touchdown run, a big pass, and we'll see what the Pride have here on 3rd and 11.
Yes, indeed. Now, the defense seems to be picking up their game, too. Let's see, we had 3 receivers on the right. We'll watch there.
Roberts in the gun. He takes the snap, drops to throw, looking long, pressure coming in. He escapes for the moment, but he's taken down. His knee might have been down. Nonetheless, it's an incomplete pass as Amir Campbell tracked him down. 4th down.
Great play by the defense. They continue. The linebackers are just playing exceptionally well for the Tornadoes.
So 4th down territory inside the 44. Greensboro, Rick, I think on that play you really got to emphasize Campbell's speed and tracking down the quarterback.
Yes.
And he did so. Thought maybe if we had the functionality of replay, you could see that his knee was down before he let go of the football. But nonetheless, it's 4th and 11, and Greensboro will go for a bad snap in between the legs of Roberts. He fields trying to improvise here. He throws, it's deflected, and it goes out of bounds, and it's a turnover on downs. That play got off to a bad start. Roberts tried to improvise, couldn't do so, and another big stop for this Brevard defense.
Great play. The defense is really showing its influence, and it's getting more and more control as the game goes on of the play on the field.
So we knew nothing was going to be perfect out of the gates. But
right.
The defense seems to have found its footing quite a little bit in the offense after connecting on that long pass play. We'll see how they follow that up with the opportunity to tie or take the lead here in the second quarter. Mitchell in at quarterback. Looks like Isaiah Ledford in the game at running back with Mitchell under center. Hands off Ledford. It gets through the first couple Pride members, but couldn't pass the next, and a good stop by. It looked like Kiel Matthews was there on the stop, and maybe a gain of a yard for Ledford in 2nd and 9.
And Ledford limping a little bit after that play.
Under 9:30 to go here in this second quarter. Brevard with the football at its own 39-yard line after the defense forced a turnover on downs. Mitchell in the gun. Nehemiah Floyd to his right hip. 2 split out wide to the right, to the left. Looks like blitz coming. Offensive line tried to pick it up. Mitchell escaping the pocket. Couple Pride players there and a couple flags on the play as well as Mitchell forward progress stopped at about the 40-yard line. And we'll see what the calls are here. They're in the area of holding, as sometimes you can judge what the penalty is going to be just off the flag placement. It looks like that might be the call as the officials discuss. With the clock stopped at 9:01 in the second quarter.
Yes, indeed, Ryan. You got that right. The flag lands there. We're seeing what we're going to hear the call.
Okay, we got a face mask. Didn't expect that, didn't really see that. But that's the call, and Brevard moves into Greensboro territory at the 45. Rick, like I said, that was in the area of holding, but didn't see any holds, really. Also didn't see the face mask. But Brevard gets 15, and will set up 1st and 10 on Greensboro's 45-yard line.
All right, let's see what Coach Gant has in mind here.
Mitchell in the gun. He takes the snap. Fires right side. It's complete as tight end slipped and has a couple yards on 1st down. It's Caleb Jennings with the grab. It'll be about 2nd and 6. So officially 2nd and 7 for the Tornadoes with the clock under 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. And Brevard looking for a big score here to potentially take the lead. Rick Mitchell's looked sharp so far, and a short completion there. Might have been a little bit more if the pass led him a little better. Nonetheless, good reaction by Mitchell to get that ball out to his tight end. Nehemiah Floyd behind Mitchell under center. Play clock under 5 seconds after a late sub. Official just came off the ball as Mitchell takes a snap and whistles to blow it dead. A little bit awkward there as the official was not off the football until about 2 seconds on the play clock. And Brevard burns a timeout.
It was good to see. You walked up, and you could see the quarterback was a little bit flustered by the clock, and the referee didn't help him by not stepping away from the ball quick enough. But, hey, again, it's the first game for the referees, too, maybe.
Yeah, no doubt. It'll be 2nd and 7 for Brevard on the 42. I want to recap a little bit of this week. Talked about it earlier, but it's a good week for Brevard athletics. 2 soccer wins. The women shut out their opponents. They have done so all season. They have not surrendered a goal yet in 2025. A team coming off a great year, regular season, USA South champions, unbeaten, 15-0-3, and picking up right where they left off. The men drew yesterday with Center. The women took down Averett. And volleyball, a couple hard-fought matches. Didn't go the way of the Tornadoes, but still plenty to like there as we're back on the field. Mitchell under center takes a snap, hands off Floyd. Floyd breaks a tackle, tries to break another. He does, but he stood up at about the 38-yard line. Officially the 39, and it'll set up third and manageable, about 3rd and 5.
Yeah, Floyd fighting for yardage there, doing a good job.
So 3rd and 4 for Brevard with under 8 minutes to play in the second quarter. Trying to keep this drive alive. Have to assume Coach Gant will think about going for it if Brevard's unable to pick this up. With Bruni and Pringle to the right. Running back to his left hip. Mitchell drops the throw, fires it quickly left side. There's Pringle again near the 30. First down yardage for Brevard as a stop's made by Elijah Hebron at the 30-yard line. Herbert Pringle, the 4th. What an impact player he's been with the touchdown grab and a big 3rd down conversion right there.
That was awesome. Pringle gets out, he's got speed. He's getting some separation too. I expect we're going to see another, not right maybe here, but we're going to see another long ball to him sometime in the near future.
2 running backs to the right and left hips of Mitchell in the gun. 1 receiver to the right, 2 to the left. Mitchell takes the snap, looking deep. There it is. He's firing to Pringle again in the end zone. A lot of contact, and there's a flag. Hebron held him. And that's about the only way they're stopping Herbert Pringle, the 4th right now. That looked like another touchdown if Hebron didn't hold him. Rick, I think that's something you can really look forward to seeing this year is a connection between those two.
Yeah.
As sorting out the penalty right here, but pretty obvious what the call is going to be. It'll be first down Brevard from likely the 20-yard line.
I don't know. He seemed to indicate that he thought the pass defense was on Brevard.
Waiting for the ruling here.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Nope. You had it right, Ryan.
I
Good
think
call.
The discussion might have been around whether they wanted to call holding or pass interference, because I think there was a little bit of both there on Herbert Pringle, the 4th, as the ball moves to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 Tornadoes deep in Greensboro territory. Mitchell under center with Floyd behind him in the backfield. 1 receiver to the left, 1 to the right. 2 tight ends come in motion. Mitchell takes the snap, hands off Floyd. Floyd is swallowed near the line of scrimmage, maybe gained a couple yards to the 14, and it'll be 2nd and about 9. Clock under 7 minutes and moving here in the second quarter. Greensboro leads Brevard 13-7, but the Tornadoes looking to punch it in and take the lead about a little over halfway through the second quarter. Mitchell in the gun, Floyd to his right hip, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. As Mitchell looks to the sideline, he puts Floyd back to his left hip with the play clock under 10 seconds. Mitchell takes the shotgun snap, drops the throw, trying to escape with the pressure closing in, and he does. looking end zone. He'll fire right side, tiptoe grab, now called incomplete with maybe a late bobble. Good eyes by the official there as Sean Spencer was there trying to get the toes in. Did that, but might have bobbled the football on the sideline, and it'll be 3rd and 9.
Good play there by the quarterback, getting out to the left. It had to be a bobble because it looked like he was right there with his hands on the ball. We didn't get I'm not privy to replay, but yeah, that was a good pet play though. We're ready to go again.
Seeing the improvising ability of the freshman quarterback, Caden Mitchell, as he stands in the shotgun. Under 5 seconds on the play clock, low snap. He fields it, drops back, fires left, and another flag as Herbert Pringle was interfered with once again. As a quarterback, when you have a play like that that's broken from the start, you look to your best guy, hope it's completed, or you're going to get a flag, as the Tornadoes do right there, and it will set up 1st and goal.
Great point, Ryan, and that's exactly what he did. And it's becoming rather obvious as we go through the first half that Mitchell has a favorite receiver when it comes to getting some separation.
6:03 clock is stopped in this second quarter. The Tornadoes have the ball now, 1st and goal inside the 10 at the 6-yard line, actually the 7-yard line. And it'll be 1st and goal, Brevard. Floyd behind, Mitchell under center. Pringle tight to the right with a receiver out to the left. 2 tight ends come in motion as Mitchell takes the snap, hands off Floyd, cuts back. He is stuffed up the middle, has a couple yards, likely to about the 4, maybe the 5-yard line to set up 2nd and goal. Not much going in the run game right now, but the Tornadoes slowly but surely inching towards the goal line with under 6 minutes to play in the second quarter. Both sides have been good so far containing the run, at least from the running backs, not so much by the quarterbacks in the QB contained department. As Mitchell is in the shotgun with Floyd to his left hip, Bruni and Spencer to his left. As a play clock under 10 seconds, with Pringle to his right. He takes the snap, rolls out of the pocket, looking in zone, has nothing there. He takes it out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, loses a couple, but Rick, smart play not to force it there and make a mistake in the red zone.
Well, and there was a low snap to the quarterback, kind of threw the play, his timing off a little bit, and you could even see Pringle being a little frustrated because he had the guy beat.
3rd and 8, 3rd and goal actually from the 8-yard line with the clock trickling towards 5 minutes to go in this second quarter. Brevard really looking to punch it in here and potentially take the lead here late in the quarter. It's Mitchell in the gun, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Floyd motions to his left hip. Mitchell takes his snap. It's another low snap as he fires right side. Pringle was there, but a little bit of a high throw, and that time Hebron well defended on Caden Mitchell's favorite target. And it's going to be 4th and goal. Looks like the field goal unit's going to trot out there and try to tack on 3 and make it a 3-point game, with Jaden Boone heading out to kick about a 26, 25-yard field goal. Tornadoes looking for points. Good job by the defense of Greensboro to stand up and force this field goal. Snaps down, hold is down, kick is up. It's a wobbler, and it's no good.
No good.
And it will remain 13-7. Maybe a little trouble with the handle there in the hold and force an awkward kick off the foot of Boone. So empty drive for the Tornadoes despite getting inside the 10-yard line. Score remains 13-7. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
I've taken jumps in my academic career, and I've taken jumps in just socializing and getting out and getting to do things I've never done before.
The thing that brought me to Brevard is the experiential learning. I've always been a hands-on guy.
I love it here at Brevard. Over Christmas break, I was itching to come back because I love the area so much.
Experiential learning here is beyond all of my expectations.
Brevard College, a top choice for students around the
Cameron Turner back in at quarterback for Greensboro, seeing a couple Pride quarterbacks take snaps in this first half. He's in the gun with a running back to his right hip. He'll hand off. Actually, he'll keep it himself on the option. Take it outside. He has space across the 25, and he's spun down near the 30-yard line. Looks like first down yardage on the carry as Sean Allen makes the stop. It will be first down Pride at the 30-yard line. Good decision there on the read option. Turner kept it, saw the space outside. He made the best of it with a 10-yard gain for first down.
Certainly well executed.
So Turner back in the gun with a running back to his right hip, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. For Greensboro, 1st and 10 Pride with 4 minutes to play in this second quarter. Play clock under 10 seconds. As Turner takes a shotgun snap, drops to throw, fires down the left sideline. Defender right there, couldn't handle it. It looked like Sean Allen was there again, made the tackle on the first play of the drive, and almost had a big interception, but good coverage to force 2nd and 10.
Good play by the defender, just a little bit, ball was a little slippery for him. We hit him right in the hands, though.
Sets up 2nd and 10. For the Pride as an offensive lineman hops over to the sideline. Will be taken care of over there as Turner back in the gun. Keyshawn Barino, the running back to his left hip. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Turner in the gun. Play clock under 10 seconds. He takes the snap. Swing pass out to the left for Barino. Tries to get to the edge, can't do it, and he's taken down at the 32-yard line by Jordan Fox, and it'll be 3rd and 7.
Fox was a heck of a play. He had it diagnosed from the start and rushed in to kind of contain it and did a good job doing it.
3rd and 7 officially at the 33-yard line as Turner retreats from the sideline for a big 3rd down. Brevard looking to get the ball back late in this second quarter to try and make something happen. As Turner in the gun, Barino on his left hip. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Play action, Turner drops the pass. Rush coming in, he spins out for the moment, and he gets away. Turner across the 40 into the 45-yard line. It seemed like 3 tornadoes had a shot at him, but couldn't bring him down. First down, Greensboro.
Yes, the quarterback was rather elusive, as they like to say. They had him trapped. He kept getting out of it. Comes back for a gain to make it a first down.
Another big scramble from Turner. The pressure's been there all day, but a couple costly scrambles from the Greensboro quarterback makes it 1st and 10 from the 46 with 2.5 minutes and a moving clock in this second quarter. 1 receiver to the left, 3 to the right. Turner takes a play action snap, fires right side, a long pass, and it was short as pass intended for Austin Seabrook kind of skipped in, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Clock stopped at 2 minutes and 19 seconds to go before halftime.
Yep, they're looking there. It almost looked like a lateral. But no, the ball ended up going forward.
Turner gets the call. He heads back towards the line of scrimmage with Barino on his left hip. 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left. As he takes the snap, fires left side, has Seabrook who cuts back at the 45, and he's taken down near the 40-yard line as the Pride move into Brevard territory with a first down completion from Turner to Seabrook.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Pride's got some big linemen, and they are doing a more than adequate job of protecting their QB.
Clock starts moving towards 2 minutes. We'll see if the Pride take a snap here before the 2-minute timeout.
When the Tornadoes have gotten the quarterback that's come in from the defensive ends and the linebackers.
So now whistles blow. Clock will stop at 2 minutes. The Pride decide not to take a snap before the 2, and we'll take a break with them. Clock.
I've taken jumps in my academic career, and I've taken jumps in just socializing and getting out and getting to do things I've never done before.
The thing that brought me to Brevard is the experiential learning. I've always been a hands-on guy.
I love it here at Brevard. Over Christmas break, I was itching to come back because I love the area so much.
Experiential learning here is beyond all of my expectations.
Brevard College, a top choice for students around the world.
Back out of the break, 2 minutes on the clock for this Greensboro offense, looking to have the last drive of the first half. Ideally, if you're the Pride, that's what you'd want to have, with Brevard set to take the second half kickoff. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Turner in the shotgun. He takes the snap, pump fakes, now fires right side, has a receiver, and the catch is made across the 20 to the 15 for the Pride. A nice play by C.J. Martin Jr., and it's 1st and 10, Pride inside Brevard's 20-yard line at the 16. A really nice connection between those two. As the Pride have another first down inside, deep inside Brevard territory, and that momentum switch from the missed field goal to now, I think, has really helped propel the Pride here at the end of the half. 1 receiver to the left, 1 to the right for Turner in the gun. Barrino on his right hip. He takes the snap, hands off. Barrino up the middle, has some space. Cuts back. He's taken down inside the 10 to about the 6-yard line. Actually make it the 7. And it's 2nd and short at the 7-yard line. Quick hurry up by the Pride as Turner takes the snap. Hands off Barrino again. Breaks it outside. He's taken down, but it's going to be first down yardage to the 4-yard line. Stop made by Trayvon Harrington Heaton inside the 5-yard line. Actually make it the 3 officially. 1st and goal, Pride trying to take a 2-score lead with under a minute to play in the first half. Turner in the gun, Barrino to his right hip. 1 split out to the left and the right side for Turner in the gun. He takes a snap. He'll keep it on the option, and the Tornadoes take him down right about the 3-yard line. No gain for Turner as the clock moves towards 30 seconds. Brevard not burning a timeout, but I believe Greensboro will, with 31 seconds to go till halftime. It'll be at 2nd and goal, Greensboro. We'll take a quick break before we get ready for halftime.
Every cheer, for every play, we know there's a little prayer that no one gets hurt. That's why we are there too. Party athletic trainers, physicians, and specialists. We're watching closely for any sign that someone needs care. And if your child is hurt, they're seen right away by the region's top specialists. The Party Sports Medicine team is at every game, match, race, practice, and workout, providing medical attention and guidance. For us, winning is all about playing healthy and smart so you can perform at your best.
Back here at Oslamel Family Field, big spot for the Brevard defense to try and come up big with 34 seconds to go before halftime. 2nd and goal, Pride from the 3-yard line of the Tornadoes. It's Cameron Turner back in the gun. Barrino to his right hip. 2 split out to the right with another 2 to the left. Turner in the gun on Brevard's 3-yard line. As Turner claps his hands, takes the snap, rolls out right. Trying to go to the end zone, but he's taken down by a pair of Tornadoes for a sack back at the 5-yard line. It's Mason Powell and Gavin Dees, Amir Campbell, on the stop, and Greensboro will burn its last time out. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 5 with 22 seconds to go. We will take a quick break with them before Brevard tries to come up big on 3rd and goal. We'll be right back.
I've taken jumps in my academic career, and I've taken jumps in just socializing and getting out and getting to do things I've never done before.
The thing that brought me to Brevard is the experiential learning. I've always been a hands-on guy.
I love it here at Brevard. Over Christmas break, I was itching to come back because I love the area so much.
Experiential learning here is beyond all of my expectations.
Brevard College, a top choice for students around the world.
We welcome you back to Ives Lamel Family Field. Big 3rd and goal upcoming from the 5-yard line after a quarterback sack by Amir Campbell and Mason Powell. Barreno on the left, hip of Turner, one receiver out to the right and left. Turner takes a snap, play action, fires back post. Receiver there. Did he get a foot down? No call yet. Did he get in? Yes, he did. Touchdown Pride. Brevard sideline did not like that call, and it's a touchdown for the Pride. It was Matrend Curry on the catch for 6, and Greensboro takes a 2-score lead. Really tight play there on the back pylon, Rick. It was 50-50 what the call was going to be, but it's called a touchdown. I'll bring out the kicking unit for Greensboro. It's Jacob Cook to try and make this a 20-7 game. Snaps low, and the holder has to pick it up. That is Turner, and he is swallowed deep in the backfield. And the try is no good. Cannon Morrison there on the stop. And it stays 19-7. Rick, special teams today for both sides have been pretty hit or miss. As there is a flag down at about the 3-yard line. So we'll see what the call is here. That's costly. It'll give Greensboro another chance to tack on the extra point. Maybe it looks like the offensive unit is out there, maybe looking to go for 2. As that's going to be the decision for the Pride to try and make it a flat 21-7 game. And you bring in the big KJ Pollock, 6'3", 220 pounds, maybe looking just to sneak this thing in. You also got the big running back, Jonathan Sannon, in the backfield at 6'1", 245. Pollock in the gun, takes the snap, hands off Sannon. He goes up the middle, and he's in for 2. 21-7 Pride as they bring in the power package after the penalty from the Tornadoes. 21-7 your score. As we'll take a look at that touchdown play again and see what that looked like on the back pylon. Turner fired it. Actually, that was just the 2-point conversion. Touchdown was tight on the back pylon, but the call was made that he was in on 3rd and goal. So 16 seconds to go before halftime. Brevard with 1 timeout. Rick, I don't think they're going to be too antsy to get points on the board, especially getting the ball after half.
Well, you never know. We've had good action from our return team. Anything could happen.
That's a good point. We'll see what the Tornadoes are able to do. Have to think they're going to at least try to kick away from Herbert Pringle IV. Also back to receive for the Tornadoes is Franklin Wallace. As Cook lines up the kick.
We could be seeing onside from them.
Cook sends it away with the right foot, and this one will go to the up man. Just trying to get a return of the Tornadoes and burn some time off the clock as he's taken down. Actually, he's still with the football, but he's taken down across the 35-yard line. I believe that was Santi Chavez on the return, and he spun down near the 37-yard line with 10.6 seconds officially on the clock. Assume the Tornadoes are going to try to just run out this second quarter and see what they can do out of the break. As Caden Mitchell back in at quarterback. Good half for Brevard, I'd say. Missed opportunity down near the goal line. Had a chance to take the lead. Wasn't able to do so, and then the Pride drive it right down the field to take a 2-score lead as Mitchell takes the snap, hands off up the middle, and the stop will be made as it looks like Fabian Williford on the carry. Stop's made, and the clock hits 0. 21-7 Pride after a back-and-forth first half. That takes us to the break. Brevard will have will receive out of the break. It's 20 minutes on the clock. We'll take a break and be back with a little halftime coverage before we get ready for the second half.
Every cheer, for every play, we know there's a little prayer that no one gets hurt. That's why we are there too. Party athletic trainers, physicians, and specialists. We're watching closely for any sign that someone needs care. And if your child is hurt, they're seen right away by the region's top specialists. The Party Sports Medicine team is at every game, match, race, practice, and workout, providing medical attention and guidance. For us, winning is all about playing healthy and smart so you can perform at your best.
Bow time.
It's not just football season. It's tailgate season.
And this season includes every kind of football.
Crispy.
Will you accept this leg?
And everything that's not. Because it doesn't matter where you tailgate, with crispy hand-breaded chicken and scratch-made biscuits.
It's her!
You're not just tailgating. You're tailgating like a legend.
It's bow time. Order your tailgate box in the Bojangles app today. It's bow time. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, the Carolina legend can make your tailgate a winner. We're talking crispy chicken, made from scratch buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your crew faster than you can say touchdown. Let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's bow time.
With every cheer, for every play, we know there's a little prayer that no one gets hurt. That's why we are there too. Party athletic trainers, physicians, and specialists. We're watching closely for any sign that someone needs care. And if your child is hurt, they're seen right away by the region's top specialists. The Party Sports Medicine team is at every game, match, race, practice, and workout, providing medical attention and guidance. For us, winning is all about playing healthy and smart so you can perform at your best.
I've taken jumps in my academic career, and I've taken jumps in just socializing and getting out and getting to do things I've never done before.
The thing that brought me to Brevard is the experiential learning. I've always been a hands-on guy.
I love it here at Brevard. Over Christmas break, I was itching to come back because I love the area so much.
Experiential learning here is beyond all of my expectations.
Brevard College, a top choice for students around the world.
All right, we welcome you back to Ives Lamel Family Field, 21-7 Greensboro at the break, excuse me. Rick, what did you like about that first half from the Tornadoes, and what do you hope to see here in the second that can help fuel a comeback?
I think that the Tornadoes showed us a lot in that as the game went on, we saw them mature, we saw them tighten up. There's still mistakes that they have to correct, but I felt they were tough. I thought that the linebacker play was very good. The quarterback, Mitchell, had a good half, and of course with Pringle, his receiver, he went to him quite a bit, and that was those were the high points, I thought, for the team in the first half.
Yeah, the connection between Caden Mitchell and Herbert Pringle IV, the score for Brevard, and had it inside the 5-yard line, couldn't get it in, and the Pride took the ball down the field and scored a tight play on the back pylon to extend it to a 2-score lead. I want to take a second to thank another corporate sponsor, fans, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. The Carolina Legend makes you a tailgate winner. We're talking crispy chicken made from scratch, buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixings to feed your crew faster than you can say touchdown. Let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. Bojangles in Brevard. It's bow time. About 2 minutes before we get this second half underway, Brevard will receive the second half kickoff, and we're going to take one more quick break before action gets back underway here in Brevard, North Carolina.
Every cheer, for every play, we know there's a little prayer that no one gets hurt. That's why we are there too. Party athletic trainers, physicians, and specialists. We're watching closely for any sign that someone needs care. And if your child is hurt, they're seen right away by the region's top specialists. The Party Sports Medicine team is at every game, match, race, practice, and workout, providing medical attention and guidance. For us, winning is all about playing healthy and smart so you can perform at your best.
I've taken jumps in my academic career, and I've taken jumps in just socializing and getting out and getting to do things I've never done before.
The thing that brought me to Brevard is the experiential learning. I've always been a hands-on guy.
I love it here at Brevard. Over Christmas break, I was itching to come back because I love the area so much.
Experiential learning here is beyond all of my expectations.
Brevard College, a top choice for students around the world.
Back here at Ives Lamel Family Field, Brevard and Greensboro set to kick off the second half here in Brevard, North Carolina. Fans, thanks for tuning in today on YouTube. Did you know that all the Tornadoes home games across all sports are streamed live online for your enjoyment through the Brevard College Tornadoes YouTube channel? All home athletic events for your Tornadoes will be streamed free of charge in high definition. Please subscribe to the Brevard College Tornadoes channel on YouTube to catch all the Brevard College Tornadoes sports in action. Halftime clock about to hit 0. Rick, should be an exciting second half between these two.
Yes, indeed. And by the way, you mentioned the being able to watch the games. We've had great attendance from people watching the games recently, and just to tell you all out there that you're watching, tell your friends that they can pick up all the Tornado games that varsity sports and here at Brevard College.
Yeah, over 9,000 people tuned in to Brevard and Kentucky Christian to kick off the 2025 season. I want to thank everybody for that. That was incredible, and looking forward to your continued viewership throughout this 2025 athletic calendar. Ready to tee off the second half is Jacob Cook, and Pringle back to receive, along with Franklin Wallace. Brevard looking to get the second half started on the right foot and make this a one-score game. It starts with the kickoff here from Cook. He checks with both sides of the kickoff coverage and sends it away. Goes to the up man once again. Return coming across the 30-yard line, across the 35. There he goes across the 40, and he backpedals to about the 45-yard line. That was Cole Kemp, the fullback, who showed both speed and power on that kick return. He sets Brevard up well at its own 45-yard line, 1st and 10.
All right, let's see what kind of fire the coaches have put in their charges out there for the second half.
Caden Mitchell back out at quarterback to start this third quarter, 14:52. When Brevard kicks off its first drive out of the halftime break. Isaiah Ledford and Jacob Bruni behind him as Mitchell under center, rolls to the right on the bootleg, has Bruni out in the flat. He takes it to the 50-yard line, and a good tackle right there at the 50 by Davion Figaro, and it'll be 2nd and 5.
Good play, good selection, and they found the receiver coming out of the backfield, I believe. But that was a great throw by the quarterback, Mitchell.
So Bruni in the flat takes it to the 50. Good tackle and open field by the Pride to set up 2nd and 5. Could have broken a lot bigger with Ledford to the right hip of Mitchell. Mitchell takes the snap, hits Bruni again on a screen. Bruni takes it across a 45 and into Greensboro territory at Greensboro's 44-yard line. 1st down, Brevard on a nice play in between Mitchell and Bruni.
And the coach pulling no surprises. That's the combination that worked well in the first half. They were going to use it some more and exploit the Pride defense. They did a great job right there by coming out. And we have another tornado 1st down.
Yeah, Bruni is one of the guys Terrence Gant said he was really excited about as Mitchell under center takes the snap, hands off Ledford. Ledford breaking into the left side. He spins forward for about 1.5 yards as play is made by DeVory Puryear. And Zaire Young there as well, making it 2nd and 9. Rick, big drive here for Brevard, finding it back in Greensboro territory and really hoping to capitalize. We'll see if they pull out the long ball here with Pringle lining up to the right and 2 receivers to the left. 2nd and 9 for Brevard with Ledford on the left hip of Mitchell. Mitchell takes the snap, drops to pass, looks left. He is sacked. Back behind the 50-yard line. He was looking down the field, not sure he even saw the free rusher up the middle with Jaquan Neely. And it makes it 3rd and very long at the 50-yard line.
Caught me off guard. That was a heck of a play by the Pride defense, but I'm expecting more from the Tornado offense when that blitz comes in.
And Neely just overpowered the interior offensive line. The defensive tackle gets to the quarterback and sets up 3rd and 16 for this Tornado offense. Mitchell in the gun with a running back to his left hip. 3 receivers right. He takes the snap, drops the throw. It's going to be a screen. It's going to be picked off. Picked off the screen to DeVory Puryear. And it's a turnover. Puryear there with the interception. And it will set up Greensboro inside Brevard territory.
That was unfortunate, to say the least. But the receivers, his receivers, wide receivers on both sides seem to be getting some separation. And maybe that's what the coach is working towards, getting some more of that by going with the backs out of the backfield.
It seemed like there the defensive tackle just slipped right in front of that screen and made a play. 1st and 10, Greensboro. It'll be K.J. Pollock to start the second half at quarterback. Running back to his left hip, 2 wide side left, the other 2 to the right. Wide receiver comes in motion. Pollock takes a snap. He'll swing it to the left. That's Jaden Hester, and he takes it across the 30, and now he's taking inside the 20. And the tackle is made by Dontez Walker inside the 20-yard line. And inside the red zone now is Greensboro. Nice play by Hester. Cut back a couple times and sets up Greensboro inside the red zone on the swing pass. Pollock back in the gun. 1st and 10, Greensboro at the 16-yard line of Brevard. Quentin Solomon on the left hip. He'll take the carry up the middle, tries to spin away, almost got loose. But a Tornado held on the ankles for no gain. And it's 2nd and 10. Nice tackle made there by Marvin Pulley to not let Solomon get away and make it 2nd and 10. We'll see if the Brevard defense can stand tall. It's done so a couple times today as Pollock in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left with Solomon off his right hip. He drops the throw. There was a fade to the end zone, incomplete. It looked like Hester was putting his hands up in the air. He thought he was held, but no flag. And it's 3rd and 10.
Overthrew the receiver. Good pressure by the defense on that for the Tornadoes.
So 3rd and 10 for Greensboro. The big Pollock, the quarterback in the gun. As Greensboro's whole offense looks to the sideline, looking for a big conversion here. Greensboro has been good in 3rd and long situations today and has a 3rd and 10 from the 16. Pollock takes the snap, play action, drops the throw, setting up a screen. It's caught, but a tackle made in the open field. Great play as that was Jace Jackson on the reception, and Jeremiah Taylor sticks him to the turf and makes it 4th and about 7.
Well, and the defense just about had the quarterback. He slipped the grip of the defense's grasp, and that was the difference in that play.
So 4th and 7, we'll call it from here, inside the Brevard 15-yard line. And the Brevard defense has a big opportunity to get the offense the ball back deep in its own territory. Pollock drops the pass. Pass rush coming in. The throw is over the head of the receiver. Might have even been picked on the left sideline. It was not, but nonetheless, it's a turnover on downs. Good job by the Brevard defense. Pass was intended for Crowder. It was high, and the defense gets off the field. Still just a 2-score game.
And as you stated, Ryan, it seemed like that was ready to be picked. So I expect the defense is playing a lot better. They came out a little bit with the halftime staleness, but they're fired up now.
11:02 to go in this 3rd quarter. Brevard gets the ball back, and the defense stands tall deep in the red zone. Mitchell back in the contest at quarterback. He's been the guy all day, and he's looked good despite the interception on the screen pass. He's had some good connections today with his young receivers. He takes the snap, play action pass. He's looking deep. He fires left side, almost picked. And it was intended for Caden Clark. Hebron jumped the route and had it in his hands for a second, but it's incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 13.
Kind of a little bit of a mistimed throw. They've got the right ideas, but there's a little bit of a timing issue there.
2nd and 10 Tornadoes with Caden Mitchell under center. Looks like Isaiah Ledford in the backfield. Actually, Nehemiah Floyd is back there, about 3 yards behind Mitchell. Mitchell takes the shotgun snap. He'll hand it up the middle. Floyd has some room. He breaks across the 15, across the 20, and to the 25-yard line. 1st down, Tornadoes on a strong carry from Nehemiah Floyd.
Strong, best run of the day for the Tornadoes. Floyd really pushed there, found the opening.
It looks like DeMarcus McDonald was there on the stop as Brevard has the ball on its own 25, but a good 1st down run for Floyd, who broke loose for 12 yards. And Rick, like you mentioned, that is the longest run of the day on either side, I believe, as Mitchell sets up under center. Takes his snap, hands it off Floyd again to the left side, and he has another 5 or 6 yards, maybe even 7 to the 32. Setting up 2nd and short. Maybe Nehemiah Floyd gets something going for this run game, who's starting to find a little bit more room up front.
I agree. I think and watch this. We can see if Floyd continues this, they continue to run like this, this is going to open up the passing game too, because they've been so focused on the receivers outside, but they've got to stop the run game now.
2nd and 3, Floyd to the right hip, Bruni out to the right as well. As Mitchell takes the snap, hits Bruni in the flat. Bruni tries to get out of a tackle but can't do it, and it's going to be a short gain, if any, for Jake Bruni. Nice tackle made. Brian Ventura to cut down the tall Bruni in space and force a third down from the 33. 3rd and 2 for this Brevard offense. As Mitchell sets up under center, Pringle tight to the formation on the right side. With Sean Spencer to the left. Mitchell takes the snap, hands off up the middle. Floyd is stuffed for no gain, probably even lost a couple yards, and he did. And it'll be 4th and 4.
Big play by number 93 on the defensive line for Greensboro. That is Juan Neely. He just stuffed it.
He had the big sack on the last drive, too, to put Brevard in bad shape on that drive that eventually led to the interception. But Brevard's offense will stay on the field here for 4th and 4. Mitchell will line up under center again with Floyd behind him in the backfield. Spencer split out to the left. Pringle tighten the formation to the right. Mitchell takes his snap. Play action. He rolls to the left. Looking downfield. He has a receiver, but it's dropped. It's dropped on a slant. Open there was Caleb Jennings. Couldn't haul it in. As he's down on the turf, it'll be a turnover on downs. After a big hit, jarred the ball loose out of the hand of Jennings. And it'll be at Greensboro football on Brevard's 32-yard line. While Jennings is being checked out, we'll take a break and be back. Greensboro ball on the other side.
Every cheer, for every play, we know there's a little prayer that no one gets hurt. That's why we are there too. Party athletic trainers, physicians, and specialists. We're watching closely for any sign that someone needs care. And if your child is hurt, they're seen right away by the region's top specialists. The Party Sports Medicine team is at every game, match, race, practice, and workout, providing medical attention and guidance. For us, winning is all about playing healthy and smart so you can perform at your best.
Bow time. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, the Carolina legend can make your tailgate a winner. We're talking crispy chicken, made from scratch buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your crew faster than you can say touchdown. Let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's bow time.
Back here at Ives Lamel Family Field, a turnover on downs for the Brevard offense gives Greensboro the rock back with Martise Roberts in a quarterback. 2 running backs in the backfield as he puts one in motion, takes the snap, swing pass goes to the flat, and he dropped it, I believe, and a little commotion on the sideline. That was Quentin Solomon who couldn't handle the pass from Roberts, and it's 2nd and 10. Greensboro looking to tack on another score and make this all the more difficult for the home team to try and surge back in front of a good home crowd. Here on a sunny Sunday afternoon at kickoff, it was 76. It feels like it might have jumped a couple degrees, maybe near the 80s. Kind of feeling a little bit here in the booth. Sun shining down on Ives Lamel Family Field as Roberts in the gun, running back to his right hip, 2 split to the right, 2 to the left. Roberts takes the shotgun snap, drops to throw, pressure coming in. Roberts escapes to his right, floats it down the left side, and receiver was there, but it was short for Austin Seabrook. And he took a hit on the back end of that play. It's 3rd and 10 for Greensboro. Third and 10 yards to go from the 32. Again, this defense, Rick, has really given the offense every opportunity to try and cut into this deficit, but Greensboro's defense has been doing just as good of a job, forcing a turnover, 2 turnovers actually, the second one being a turnover on downs. Nonetheless, both defenses have stood up. No scoring yet in this second half. 8:04 to go. As play clock under 5 seconds, Greensboro might need to burn a timeout here with not really being in position. The play clock's at 0. Whistles blow. Don't see a flag, so it looks like Greensboro might have called a timeout.
Yeah, they were certainly running behind.
There's a delay of
game,
no timeout. So it'll be 3rd and 15, maybe just a lack of urgency.
We'll take that.
From Greensboro there. That gives a little bit more leg room for this Brevard defense. But, Rick, as I mentioned, it has been 3rd and long that this Greensboro offense has really kind of thrived in. As Roberts in the backfield with two backs, it's Keyshawn Barrino in there as Roberts takes the snap, play action, drops back, tries to get away from the rush, chucks it deep to the end zone. There's a receiver there, up in the air for grabs, and it's deflected away. And it'll force fourth and about 15 yards. Dantes Walker broke it up there.
Great play by the defense there. The quarterback kind of threw a lame duck up there, and everybody had a chance to come in, and the fight was went to the defense, who kept the receiver for the Pride from getting the ball.
And there's a receiver there. Austin Seabrook was by his lonesome in the end zone, but the ball up in the air for that long gave the defense time to adjust on the back end as it's 4th and 15. For Greensboro, the offense stays on the field on Brevard's 37-yard line. Roberts in the gun, takes the snap, drops the throw, looks right, looks left. He tries to get away from the pressure, does for a moment, but takes a spill in the backfield, and he's taken down by Decorius Jenkins near the 50-yard line, and Brevard gets the ball back after a sack on 4th and 15.
And again, the linebackers for the Tornadoes, they are keeping the team in this game. Those linebackers are playing extremely well. They keep the pressure on the Pride.
You see Jenkins got the ankles late of Roberts. Not sure what he would be able to do getting out of that. Nonetheless, Jenkins didn't even give him a chance. And now Brevard takes over on its own 47. 1st and 10. Can the offense get a score here and make this a one-score game? We'll see right here with with quarterback in the gun. Takes the snap. Pump fakes, now fires down the field. He's got Pringle. He was held, but he's right there for the grab down the right sideline. Herbert Pringle, the fourth, once again, despite having his whole jersey pulled back, hauls it in, and it's a big play down the right sideline.
Great recovery by Pringle. They pulled him, he tripped him up and everything. He caught his feet back and got down for the ball.
Caden Mitchell and Herbert Pringle connect again as you see it right here. A beautiful throw. You see the hold, and Pringle was there for the grab. It'll be 1st and 10 Brevard, deep inside Greensboro territory at about the 13-yard line. Brevard's been down here a couple of times today, has came up empty, and looks to punch it in. With 1st and 10 from the 13, Fabian Williford in the backfield behind Mitchell. Pringle to the left, one receiver to the right. Top snap, he bobbled it, ball on the ground. Greensboro looked like it was the first one there. We'll see the official signal. It looks like Greensboro hopped on that one, and what a backbreaker that would be, and it is. Greensboro recovers a fumbled exchange, and just when it felt like this offense had found some momentum, Greensboro makes a quick change and gets the ball back. It'll be 1st and 10 Pride. Deep in its own territory, but regardless, the Pride get the ball back, still leading by 2 scores. Rick, what a tough break there for the NATOs.
Yes, indeed. That I almost thought for a moment there was the Fumblerooski putting the ball on the ground, but no. And also, I think we just noticed something. I noticed something on that. The referees are certainly making sure that there is sportsmanship on display, because you had a player on the Pride coming over to kind of taunt, or look like he was, and the referee jumped right into it.
Cameron Turner back in the game at quarterback with the big Jonathan Santa in the backfield. He motions to his left hip, 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right with the play clock under 10 seconds. Turner puts a receiver in motion, takes the shotgun snap, drops the pass, now tries to escape. Up the middle, Decorius Jenkins was there again. He was the first one home, and a couple Tornadoes helped him out. And it's a sack. Actually, he gained about 2 yards. Looked like a sack from here, but Decorius Jenkins nonetheless not letting Turner escape. And it's 2nd and 9.
Good play by the linebackers. I can't say it enough. They're in there, and they're keeping the ball from getting. They're keeping the runners from getting any extra yardage at this point.
7 minutes to go on a moving clock in this third quarter. Greensboro leads Brevard 21-7. Some missed opportunities for the Tornadoes. If the score stands this way, I think if you're Terrence Gant, that's what you're looking at improving, is capitalizing on your opportunities. As Turner in the gun, running back to his left, he hands off Santa. The big Santa trucks right side, but he's tracked down right near the line of scrimmage. And great job by that Brevard defense.
Yes.
Track down a big running back.
Sorry to step on you there for a second. I apologize. But that kid's big. And I couldn't help but contain myself. They came in and they got him, but he is huge.
Tony Dixon hawked him down, and it's going to be 3rd and 8 from Greensboro 16 for the Pride offense. Brevard's defense with an opportunity again to keep this score right where it is and try and help the offense get some good field position. As Turner stands back in the gun, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the wide side right. Standing on the left hip of Turner in the backfield. Turner takes the snap. Play action, drops the pass, pressure in the backfield. Turner steps up, makes a move, gets past another, and does he have the first down? Yes, he does. Cameron Turner, shifty, gets a couple yards extra ahead of the sticks, and it's a 3rd down conversion as Jaden McGill takes him down on the last first down, Greensboro.
Slippery running there by the quarterback. They had him down, but he got just got that extra push to get the first down.
Turner hunched over after taking that big hit, but he's back ready to go in the gun with 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Sandin in the right hip of Turner's. He takes the shotgun snap, pulls it from the belly of Sandin, now fires left side, has a receiver, and he's across the 40 to the 41. I believe that was Matren Curry that made the grab, and a little RPO there. Good read by Turner to get that ball out. And the stop was made by Jason Washington. First down, Greensboro at the 41-yard line.
Excellent point, Ryan. He did do a great job on that.
2 running backs in the backfield with Turner. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. As the play clock goes under 15 seconds, 4:41 in a moving clock here in the 3rd quarter. Another run-pass option. He puts it in the hands of Barino out of the backfield, and he's across the 45-yard line to the 46, and accompanied out by a couple of tornadoes. It's about a 5-yard gain on first down. Rick, these run-pass option plays, as a quarterback, you got to be really good about reading them. He had the flat there, but he also could have gave it to Sandin. He saw the defense was pinching in the middle, and he gave it in the flat and got 5 yards on first down.
Great point. And we may be seeing a little bit of the defense having to learn as they play.
2 running backs back in the backfield with Turner. He puts Barino in motion, takes the snap, fires left side, had a receiver Seabrook, but it was tipped and incomplete, forcing a 3rd down and a long 5 yards. Nice play there by the defense to get a hand on an incomplete, looking for Seabrook.
We need to see a good play here by the Tornado defense. They need to hold them here to get back in, to keep their catch up in this game.
Big play upcoming for the Tornado defense, looking to stand tall again. And you'd have to think if Greensboro doesn't get this with that way the defense has been bending but not breaking, they might decide to go for it again. As Turner takes the snap, drops back, tries to escape to the right side. Helmets pop off. Turner chucks it deep. Might have a receiver, but there's a defensive back there to knock it away. What a job on the back end.
And no laundry. Good to see.
That was Sean Allen again with the breakup. It's his 2nd breakup of the game. And it's going to be 4th down. Looks like the offense will stay on the field. Actually, nope. Here comes a punting unit to send it away for Greensboro. The Pride not wanting to risk giving Brevard the ball back inside Pride territory. So looking to flip some field position here as Arani Forbes will do the punting duties with Herbert Pringle the 4th back to receive. See if Forbes tries to play keep away here. You'd think that might be the case as a play clock under 5 seconds to 2. And Forbes looks to get the punt away. Now he's going to run with it. It's a fake punt. Can he get to the sticks? He stood up. He stretched out. Did he get it? We'll see what the ruling is on the sideline. What an effort from Forbes. It looks like he might have been out of bounds before the stretch. With the way the official is standing right now, it looks like he was short, and he was. First down, Tornadoes near the 50-yard line.
Great play by the defense. They kind of caught him off guard, but awesome. And I'm not quite sure that was a planned run either, Ryan. I think he kind of thought about it for a little bit and then took off on his own. Most punters are told you have the ability to make that decision yourself, and I think he did in this case.
Great play by the Tornado special teams unit, but Forbes almost got there. You got to applaud his stretch to try and get to the sticks, but the Tornadoes take over. Mitchell in the gun. He hands off Ledford left side. Ledford has some space across the 45 to the 44, and he's spun down. Good carry on first down for Isaiah Ledford. Rick, haven't mentioned this yet. Ledford was a part of the Elders roster for game one against Kentucky Christian. Filling in, had a couple, I believe he had a carry or two in that game, and he's a guy they're certainly really high on coming into this season.
Second down. And we're ready to go.
Second and a long 5 with Mitchell in the gun, 2 running backs in the backfield. Mitchell takes a snap, play action, looking long, fires long, has a receiver deep, and it's broken up. Now a late flag called as the play was to Mason Miles down the field. Contact may be a little bit early.
I'm waiting for the call.
By number 34, Herbert McNeil. A conversation being had between the officials. A real bang-bang play down near the 5-yard line. The officials still discussing. And it's going to be a 15-yard penalty, putting Brevard at Greensboro's 29.
Yeah.
That call could have gone either way there, but it went the way of the Tornadoes.
Most certainly. They caucused a little bit, and then they come back with a call that's good for the home team.
2:53 to go in this third quarter. Brevard back in Greensboro territory yet again. Can the Tornadoes get within a score on this drive with Mitchell in the gun, 2 running backs in the backfield? 1 receiver to the right, 1 to the left. Mitchell rolls right, fires right, has a receiver. Pringle hauls it in with one hand, takes it across the 5 down the right sideline, and Herbert Pringle the 4th is in the end zone once again. Oh my word, Herbert Pringle the 4th making a name for himself in his debut, and the Tornadoes are within 8 pending the extra point.
And that play is the play of the game for the Tornadoes. That was a one-handed catch. That makes the highlight film, no doubt.
Take a look at that after the point after with Gavin Wagner. Big extra point here to try and make it a 7-point game with 2:45 to go in the third quarter. Snaps back, holds down, kick is up, and the kick is good. Now let's take a look at that play from Herbert Pringle the 4th. What a play as he hauled it in, had it, snow-coned it, hauled it back in, and took it all the way to the end zone. And it's 21-14. We'll take a quick 15-second break and be back. Greensboro will receive the kickoff out of the timeout. We'll be right back.
Bow time. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, the Carolina legend can make your tailgate a winner. We're talking crispy chicken, made from scratch buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your crew faster than you can say touchdown. Let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's bow time.
Back here at Ives Lamel Family Field, Brevard finally cuts it to 1 score. Had chance after chance through this offense. Couple tough breaks. The offense has been moving the football, and it all comes to a head right there with a Sports Center top 10 worthy grab from Herbert Pringle the 4th to haul it in from Mitchell for 6. Second connection for touchdowns between those two today. Kickoff is away by Wagner. It's a great kick that goes all the way to the end zone. It's a touchback, and what a great job by Gavin Wagner there to send it through the end zone. And, Rick, this will be the worst field position of the day for either side off the kickoff.
Yes, indeed. What a play. That I'm still going back to that. That was just awesome, and that's what we have to show out of the game today. That just is a great play by the quarterback. The receivers, again, in this game, this is what Coach Gant told us that he thought those strengths would be.
So the Pride offense comes back out on the field. Up now only one score. And another new quarterback in the game. It's Pollock coming back out. The running back to his right hip. 3 split out to the right. To the left, 1 to the right. Pollock takes a shotgun snap. Drops the pass, fires it left side. It's broken up. Nice job by the defensive back to turn that away. Dantes Walker gets a hand in there, and it's 2nd and 10.
Great play by Dantes. He just got his hand in there. Good defensive, good clean defensive play.
Clock stopped at 2:40 to go in the third quarter. Brevard has the momentum. This defense has done a really nice job to bend but not break and to force this Greensboro offense into some unfavorable situations. As Pollock in the shotgun, Keyshawn Barino to his left hip, 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Pollock. Play action, he drops back, he fires left. A lot of contact and no flag. It's incomplete. Might have been uncatchable there. The defense applied by DJ Womack on the right side. And it's 3rd down and 10. Big play for this Brevard defense. You see him trying to pump up the crowd and try and force another punt to give the offense the ball back down just 1 score.
You certainly don't want to say anything negative, but this quarterback doesn't have the accuracy, it appears. And it might be that he's just coming into the game this late. He's been in for a few plays, but both times his passes have not been on target.
And this Greensboro team, unlike Brevard, who has stuck with Caden Mitchell the whole game, as Greensboro will burn a timeout with the play clock hitting 0, but stick with this point for a minute. The Pride have subbed in 3 different quarterbacks, and I think that's something to say about the rhythm. As a quarterback, you have a certain rhythm, and just the subbing in and out is to get players reps, but as a quarterback, as an individual, it might be hard to get a rhythm. We'll take a quick 15-second break and be back with 3rd and 10 for the Pride on the other side.
Bow time. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, the Carolina legend can make your tailgate a winner. We're talking crispy chicken, made from scratch buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your crew faster than you can say touchdown. Let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's bow time.
Back here at Islamel Family Field, 3rd and 10 for the Greensboro offense. Defense trying to get off the field and give the ball back to the Tornadoes. Down just 7. Pollock in the gun. Barino to his left hip. 2 wide receivers split out to the left, 1 to the right. Wide receiver comes in motion. Pollock in the gun. Play clock at 20 seconds. Barino motions to his right side. Takes a snap. He fumbled it. Got it back. Pollock fires down the right sideline. He has Barino. Barino splits away across the 50 to the 41-yard line. What a job by Pollock on a broken play after he bobbled the snap to find Barino glancing down the right sideline. And a big play on 3rd and 10 for the Pride to move into Brevard territory.
And, folks, that's why sometimes I'd rather be lucky than good. Ball bounced up back to the quarterback. He happened to get it up. Have to hurry his throw, and the receiver bounced it around before he caught it. Good play.
It was a wheel route that broke Barino loose. As Pollock takes the snap, he hands off Barino. He is drilled right at the line of scrimmage by Marvin Pulley. It looked like Barino was getting ahead of steam there, but Pulley brought him down. It's a gain of 1. It's 2nd and 9. Rick, the trends of this game, it seems as soon as you cross midfield, it's 4-down territory. We'll see if that becomes a factor here on this drive. As Greensboro on its own 40-yard line thought about going for it last time, so you'd have to think that's the mentality here as the clock moves below 1 minute and 30 seconds to go in this third quarter. Pollock will be in the gun with Sandin to his right hip. 2 wide receivers split out left, another 2 to the right. Play clock under 5 seconds again, and another timeout burned by Greensboro.
Yeah, a lot of confusion by the receivers. You had guys coming in, going out. Gentleman number 83 for Greensboro came in and then went back out, and that messed up everything, no doubt about it. And that's C.J. Martin Jr., but he did kind of threw their timing off, no doubt. They had to call a timeout.
I'm interested to see down the stretch here. Greensboro's had to burn 2 timeouts just based off not being able to get the snap off, and now you only got 1 left with a quarter and change to play. How is that going to play out down the stretch in terms of clock management is yet to be seen. We'll keep it right here as Greensboro getting ready to break the huddle on the sideline.
And as usual, Ryan, you're spot on. Could be a very telling point in this game that they've had to burn these 2 timeouts already.
So Greensboro back out on the field, 2nd and 9. After the big play down the sideline by Moreno on the wheel route, moves Greensboro into Brevard territory. Stand in the left hip as a receiver comes in motion. He takes a snap. He hands off to the big Santa, who dives forward and has about 5 yards. Will make it 3rd and 4. Rick, this is definitely 4-down territory now as Marvin Pulley yet again there on the stop. Clock under a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. We'll get at least 1 more play in here at the end of the 3rd quarter. Game clock and play clock separated by about 20 seconds as Pulley sets up in the gun. Takes a shotgun snap. Play action, pulls out of the belly of sand and fires over the middle. It's picked off. Nobody home, but a flag in the backfield. And we know what this is. Unfortunate on the back end. It was Cannon Morrison who made the play, but it's going to be rough in the passer. It looked like Kamari Gant was in the backfield, laid a big hit on Pollock after he released the football. And still awaiting the call. What a tough situation this would be. As a Greensboro offense still on the field, the defense back out there for Brevard, and it's just a matter of time before they mark this yardage off as they do. And it'll put the Pride down inside the red zone at the 20. Make it the 21. Pollock in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his right and left. He takes his snap, fires left side. It's complete. Tries to break away to the receiver. He does, makes a couple moves and gets inside the 5. It's Austin Seabrook who has 1st down yardage, 1st and goal. Pride, as this will likely take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Ten seconds left. The clock continues to spin as Pollock looks over to the sideline. He'll take his offense back to the sideline as we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. When we come back, a roughing the passer call on an interception puts Greensboro in Brevard's red zone. We'll be right back.
Every cheer, for every play, we know there's a little prayer that no one gets hurt. That's why we are there too. Party athletic trainers, physicians, and specialists. We're watching closely for any sign that someone needs care. And if your child is hurt, they're seen right away by the region's top specialists. The Party Sports Medicine team is at every game, match, race, practice, and workout, providing medical attention and guidance. For us, winning is all about playing healthy and smart so you can perform at your best.
Gotcha.
Back here at Ives Lamel Family Field, Brevard with its backs up against the wall. 4th quarter set to get underway. 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. It was an interception thrown by Pollock that was picked off by Cannon Morrison, but a roughing the passer call gives new life to this Greensboro offense and sets up 1st and goal. Rick, should be a great 4th quarter ahead of us.
No doubt. This is going to be an exciting 4th quarter of football.
So Greensboro set up 1st and goal with Pollock staying in the game at quarterback. Running back, Sandin to his left hip. Play clock under 10 seconds. As Pollock takes the shotgun snap, hands off Sandin, got some room up the middle, trucking the goal line. Offensive line pushing him. He won't get there, but he'll get to the 2. And it'll be 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Hard runner is Sandin, Rick. He's a big boy, and he got the middle there with speed.
You hit it. That is a big boy. And I think we could say that about a number of their players. The quarterback's no slouch either in size.
Pollock in the shotgun. Sand into his left hip. Play action. He fires over the middle. Did he get his receiver? Yes, he did. Touchdown Pride in the back of the end zone. And the Pride have stretches back out to a 2-score game. Brian Hawkins, a tight end, snags in the back of the end zone. And it's 27-14 with the extra point pending. Jacob Cook out to take the PAT with 14:20 to go. In the fourth quarter, Brevard again, despite grabbing the momentum and seemingly creating a turnover, finds itself down 2 scores once again. Play clock under 10, snaps back, holds down, kick is up, and the kick is good. 28-14 as we take a look at the touchdown pass from Pollock to his tight end in the back of the end zone. The outstretched arms of the tight end, Brian Hawkins, makes it a 2-score game, 28-14. We'll keep it right here as Brevard's receiving unit back out on the field already. And Rick, regardless of result, this has been a fun experience to see these guys, and got a couple guys that are certainly standing out. One of them is Herbert Pringle IV, who's back to receive.
Yep, no doubt. I think that we've seen a lot of good play, and I can't, again, help but talk about the linebackers. And they exploited them on that one by going to the tight end across the middle. But that hasn't happened very much.
Cook set to send it away here with 14:20 and a stopped clock in this fourth quarter. Brevard's offense going to have to get it going and get it going quick to try and pull this thing back in the fourth quarter. Cook takes a couple steps to his left, checks on both sides of his unit, and sends away the kick. It's a line drive kick at Franklin Fields at the 10-yard line. Franklin across the 25, across the 30, breaks loose across the 35, across the 40, and he's suplexed down at about the 42-yard line as there's another Pride player down on the field. Another good return for Brevard to set him up nicely.
Yes, indeed. And you could see that they knew they don't have a lot of faith in the kicker for the Pride putting the ball high and deep. So the coach had them moving up, and that was the play. They did well. And feeling bad now to keep our eye on the Pride player down on the field at the 40.
Yeah, it looks like that is Terrell Murray, number 48, getting checked out for the Greensboro Pride with 14:11 to go in this fourth quarter. Brevard trails 28-14. Murray's back on his feet. Good to see as he'll walk under his own power back to the Greensboro sideline. It'll be Brevard's ball, 1st and 10 from its own 41-yard line. Another nice return to set up the Tornado offense. As Mitchell trots out as the signal caller once again. He's had a really nice day despite the interception. That was on a screen pass. It was kind of a fluky play there that the defensive lineman jumped in front of. Nice play by him as he's in the gun with one running back to his left, 2 split out to the left. To the right as a receiver comes in motion. That's Carter Brunson Brown. Mitchell takes a snap. He fires to Brunson Brown the flat at the 45, and he is taken down with force at the 45-yard line by Allen Redford. And it's about a 4-yard gain to the 45.
Great play by number 8. He met the receiver right there.
13:49 and a moving clock as Mitchell breaks the huddle. And will be in the gun once again, running back to his right hip. Wide receiver split out left in Pringle and 2 to the right. Mitchell takes a snap. He rolls right. He fires right. Has a receiver at the sticks. It's caught. Don't believe he got the first down, but it's close to it. I believe that was 85 or 88. That was Caden Clark on the grab. And it's 3rd down and about a yard.
Was a good play, just a little short.
3rd down and 1, clock nearing 13 minutes to go. In this 4th quarter, Brevard would really like to get a score here, and you have to think right smack dab at the 50. You're taking 2 shots at this with less than a yard to go. As Mitchell will line up under center. Wouldn't be surprised if they just try and push him forward. As he takes the snap, he's going to hand it off. It's Nehemiah Floyd who splits through the defense and has first down yardage across the 45 to the 41. And it's a first down, Tornadoes. Really nice run by Floyd. He's a direct runner. He's not all that shifty, but he goes straight forward. Nehemiah Floyd, he is quick.
Yes.
And he got through to the second level. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Excellent point, Ryan.
You have a guy like that just has straight line speed. He gets to the defense before you can even blink. As Mitchell in the gun puts his tight end in motion. Pringle to the right, another wide receiver to the left. Takes the snap, hands off Floyd. Floyd up the middle again, has 3 yards on first down. Make it 2 to the 41.
Well, and I also want to remind those at home, this is the first game for the Tornadoes. I don't know if it's the first game for the Pride, but that Pride defensive line is big. And to get them to make a hole for Floyd in that line certainly says a lot about the potential of this offensive line of the Tornadoes.
Amarion Manley made the stop at 2nd and 8 Brevard with under 12 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter. Mitchell takes a shotgun snap. He takes a couple steps in the drop back, fires over the middle. A lot of contact. Brunson Brown, the pass is broken up over the middle. And good play by the Pride defense to swarm on Brown in the middle of the field. 3rd and 8 coming up. Rick, seeing Caden Mitchell in the huddle, you almost see a little Ethan Beamish in him. He seems like he has demand with the huddle. They look like they believe in what he's calling, and he's certainly been a leader for this team today. Looking forward to talking to head coach Terrence Gant about what he thought about some of his key players after this week's matchups concluded. Play clock's under 10 as Mitchell takes a shotgun snap, 2-step drop, fires left side, has a receiver. It's Pringle down the left sideline who makes a toe tap grab inside the 30 and a 3rd down conversion for Brevard. It's 1st and 10 at the 27.
Nice pass, good protection. That's all you need. And Mitchell had the spot. The pass was spot on, and he had to put it up a little high so that the defenders, because they do have big defenders on the Pride side, got over them to the receiver.
See another catch from Herbert Pringle, the 4th high point of that football, brought it in. And it's 1st and 10, Tornadoes from the 28. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. One comes in motion to the right hip of Caden Mitchell. He hands off Nehemiah Floyd, couple Pride members there, and they take him down for a short gain, if anything. And it'll be 2nd and about 9. It was Jaquan Neely on the stop for the Pride and makes it 2nd down and 9 for this Tornadoes offense with 10:25 and a moving clock in the 4th quarter. Mitchell sets up under center, has Floyd behind him in the backfield. As Mitchell takes the snap with 10 on the play clock, rolls out right. Has a player in the flat, but he fires left side to Pringle, who has it once again, and I believe he'll have a first down.
Looks like it.
Maybe they'll mark him just short. Don't see the signal yet to move the chains, and now they will move the chains. Herbert Pringle, the 4th, makes another big play, and it's first down, Tornadoes inside the red zone at the 18-yard line.
Ryan, good timing on the play, and again, Mitchell, key to the success.
Mitchell under center, receiver to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end comes in motion with a fullback in the backfield this time. The handoff goes to Floyd. Fullback in there blocking as Floyd goes up the middle. He'll have about 3 yards. Make it 4 to the 14-yard line, and it'll be 2nd and 6. It's the first time today we've really seen a heavy set in there with the fullback, and he gets out in front of Floyd and makes a block to set up a second and manageable. Second down, 6 yards to go. Play clock near 20 seconds as we go under 9 minutes to play in this fourth quarter. What a season opener it's been between these two. As Floyd stays in the backfield with Mitchell to his left hip. With receiver to the left, 3 to the right. Bruni comes in motion. He motions back out to the right side. Now another bad snap.
Yep.
Did the Tornadoes fall on it? I believe they did. As good for the Tornadoes to fall on that one would be absolutely back-breaking at this point in the game to have a turnover this deep again in Greensboro's red zone. As it looked like Austin Lett struggled with the snap there, but he was able to fall back on it.
That kind of looked like poor communication.
And it's 3rd and 6 now for Brevard. No loss on the play. Maybe make it 3rd and 7. As Mitchell's back in the shotgun with Floyd to his left hip. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Mitchell takes the snap, looks left, fires left, has his tight end as he tries to make a move, and the Pride is there to take him down. No gain really on that play on the catch by Cole Kemp, and it'll be 4th and 7. I think the sideline was telling him just go upfield.
Yes.
You had the sideline there. But again, a young team. Kemp, a nice catch. He high-pointed the football, just couldn't shake loose the Pride defense. And a big 4th down upcoming for the Tornadoes. 4th and 7 at the 16-yard line for this offense.
Couldn't agree with you more, Ryan. That was the key. He needed to go north-south.
Pringle to the left of Mitchell in the shotgun. Floyd to his left hip with 3 receivers to the right. Mitchell drops a throw. He looks left. He's looking the way of Pringle. Now he'll take off across the 10, near the 5, and he's pushed down at about the 6-yard line, and he has a 1st down. Jaquavius Crumpler was there on the stop, and it's a 1st down. Brevard with 7 minutes to go on the dot, and it's 1st and goal.
That was good to see by Mitchell. I've been a little concerned he didn't want to run. He gets trapped, but he took control. He ran after seeing he didn't have many options, and that was perfect.
He lines up under center this time, a tight formation with Floyd in the backfield. 2 tight ends come in motion with Pringle tight in the formation to the left, 1 receiver to the right. He hands off up the middle. Floyd gets his ankles grabbed, but he keeps churning, and he has a couple yards, and he's pushed forward all the way to about the 1-yard line. What a job by that offensive line up front.
Yep.
As Kamari Davis makes a stop, keeps him out of the end zone. I think he lost his helmet. Actually, no, he kept it on. And it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Can Brevard punch it in and make this a 1-score game late in the 4th quarter and put the pressure right back on the Pride? Direct snap goes to Floyd as he goes up the middle, and he stopped. Maybe a little deception there by the Tornadoes. It looked like Mitchell was going towards the sideline, maybe signaling for a timeout, and the snap went to Floyd. Props to the Pride for being ready for that.
Yes.
And it's 3rd and goal from the 1.
An excellent idea. I think I thought it would have worked better. I would have thought it would have worked better, but that was clever. I like to see that from Coach Gann.
3rd and goal, under 5.5 minutes to go here in the 4th as Mitchell sets up under center. Floyd in the backfield. Mitchell takes the snap, rolls right, looks right, nobody home, but he's going to take off. He's across the goal line as he spins. He's in. Touchdown, Tornadoes.
Oh, good run by Mitchell. And the more I'm seeing that, fans, and I think you too, the more Mitchell decides to run, the better they do.
Now Mitchell showing his escapability in this 4th quarter as he gets loose and in for the touchdown. And Brevard sets up the extra point, looking to make it a 1-point game. Wagner in to kick the extra point. He puts it up, and he puts it through. 28-21 as we take a look at the touchdown scramble from Caden Mitchell. He spun away from the defender at the 1, and he's in. Touchdown Brevard. It's 28-21, 5:18 to go in the 4th. We'll see if the Tornadoes can get a stop after a 30-second break. We'll be right back.
Every cheer, for every play, we know there's a little prayer that no one gets hurt. That's why we are there too. Party athletic trainers, physicians, and specialists. We're watching closely for any sign that someone needs care. And if your child is hurt, they're seen right away by the region's top specialists. The Party Sports Medicine team is at every game, match, race, practice, and workout, providing medical attention and guidance. For us, winning is all about playing healthy and smart so you can perform at your best.
Back here at Ives Lamel Family Field, 28-21 in favor of the Pride, but Brevard once again cuts it to a one-score game. It's been the big plays that have helped the Pride keep this lead as Wagner is set to kick it away. He does all the way back to the 9-yard line. It's fielded and taken across the 20, across the 25, and now spun down back inside the 25 as he went east-west. That was Jaden Hester for the Pride, and the Tornadoes were right there. It was Miles Harris on the tackle, and not great field position for the Pride here, only up one score.
Great play by Harris to chase down the runner and pull him down, as you said, and the runner started heading for the sidelines. Harris caught him. That was the play.
Official spot at the 22, 5:13 to go in this fourth quarter. And Brevard looking to get a stop to get the ball back to its offense, down just 7. Turner's back in at quarterback after a couple of drives from Pollock. His 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. He hands off up the middle. The Tornado is right there to spin down the running back, Quentin Solomon. Dontrell Epps was the first one there as he stuffs it up the middle, and it's second and about 13 yards.
Great time for a good defensive play by the Tornadoes.
2nd and 13, actually make it 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line after Solomon is stuffed in the backfield. Under 5 minutes to play, 4:45 and a moving clock in this fourth quarter. As this Brevard defense looks for just one more stop to try and give its offense a chance. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Turner hands off Solomon again, and the defense is ever present in the backfield. Made the stop was Dontrell Epps again, and Decorius Jenkins, who has had himself a game, and it's 3rd and very long.
Oh, this. Let's see how the Pride plays this.
3rd and 17. Greensboro has had some big plays on 3rd and long. The defense looking to not allow that to happen. Here on 3rd down and 17 yards to go. Turner in the gun, 2 split out to the right, 2 to the left. He takes the snap, he looks long, he escapes the pocket, he pump fakes, he's out of the pocket. He's scrambling across the 30, and he has a first down to the 35-yard line. Cameron Turner escapes and gets 19 yards on 3rd and 17. Cannon Morrison was there to take him down eventually, but it's enough for a Pride first down.
Good decision by the Pride quarterback with the fake and to take the ball and run.
First down, Pride at the 35-yard line as this clock dwindles near 3 minutes to go. And Brevard's defense, that was the time to get a stop and couldn't get it with the escapability of Cameron Turner. He's in the shotgun with Solomon on his left hip, 1 receiver to each side. He takes the option keep. A Tornado was in the backfield, but Turner's able to get away, and he gains about 4 yards to the 39. And it'll be 2nd and 6. Whistles blow. Believe it's going to be a timeout for Brevard. The Tornadoes burn their first with 2:47 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll take a 30-second break with them. 2nd and 6, Pride after the 3rd and 17 conversion on the scramble. We'll see if the Tornadoes can get a stop and get the offense the ball back. Down 7 on the other side.
Every cheer, for every play, we know there's a little prayer that no one gets hurt. That's why we are there too. Party athletic trainers, physicians, and specialists. We're watching closely for any sign that someone needs care. And if your child is hurt, they're seen right away by the region's top specialists. The Party Sports Medicine team is at every game, match, race, practice, and workout, providing medical attention and guidance. For us, winning is all about playing healthy and smart so you can perform at your best.
Back here at Ozamel Family Field, it is 28-21. The Greensboro Pride lead the Brevard College Futures team. It's been a really well-played matchup today, and the most recent big play came the way of the Greensboro Pride on a quarterback scramble from Turner as he takes a snap, hands off Solomon. Brevard back in the backfield. He got through for a couple of yards, but he's spun down, and it's going to be third and about 4 yards. There is an injury for Brevard. It looks like Tyler McClendon is down on the turf as he gets checked out near the Brevard sideline. Hopefully he's all right as Brevard has a big third down defensively coming up. I want to remind you of some corporate sponsors we have this season. Tornado fans, make your next stop Subway in Brevard and Pisgah Forest. From classic footlongs to new signature wraps and fresh salads, Subway has the fuel you need to keep your game strong. Visit Subway on Asheville or Rosman Highway just down the road from campus and eat fresh with a meal made just the way you like it. Subway, eat fresh. Good to see McClendon back on his feet as he gingerly walks to the sideline as the two teams on their respective sidelines right now. With 2:40 to go, Brevard burns another timeout. Timeout Brevard with 2:40 to go. Still has a 2-minute timeout as well. And it's a 3rd and 5 yards to go. We'll take a quick break with them and be back on the other side.
Every cheer, for every play, we know there's a little prayer that no one gets hurt. That's why we are there too. Party athletic trainers, physicians, and specialists. We're watching closely for any sign that someone needs care. And if your child is hurt, they're seen right away by the region's top specialists. The Party Sports Medicine team is at every game, match, race, practice, and workout, providing medical attention.
3rd and 5 yards to go. Turner in the shotgun. Actually, 3rd and 3 with a running back on his right hip. He takes a snap. Bad snap. It's on the turf. Turner tries to escape. He pushes it forward. It's incomplete off the turf as Turner is rocked by Amir Campbell, and it's 4th and 3. Not a bad job by Turner, just to kind of, like you're playing soccer, overhead throw it to the receiver in the flat, but he wasn't there, and now Greensboro not going to take the chance to give Brevard the ball back on its own 42. They're going to punt it away with 2:34 to go. Here we go, Rick, the chance for the Tornadoes to tie this thing up late in the 4th.
This is the game right here, folks. From here, how this punt is handled is all about who wins.
Should be Greensboro set to punt it away. Cook will tee it up with Herbert Pringle IV, who has, without a doubt, been the impact player today, back to receive. Cook sends away an awkward punt down the right sideline, and it will take a Greensboro bounce out of bounds near the 30-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 Brevard. You hear the crowd getting back into this, 2:27 to go. And a great experience for this team in its first game to have their backs against the wall and have an opportunity to tie or win a game late down the stretch.
I'm impressed with the job Coach Grant has done with these young men for this game. They really have come out and played well. I mean, they've made mistakes, but you expect that in the first game.
First down, Tornadoes. Mitchell in the gun. 2 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Running back in the backfield is Floyd Mitchell. Escapes pressure, floats it out right side, has his tight end, but the tackle is made. It's a 1-yard gain to Caleb Jennings. And the tackle is made by Patrick Fisher. 2nd and 9, Brevard in the hurry up with 2:09 to go in a moving clock. Brevard wants to get one more play in before the 2-minute timeout. Mitchell takes the snap, looks right, throws right. It's almost picked, but it falls incomplete off the hands of the Greensboro defensive back, Davion Figaro.
That was a little too close for comfort right there.
3rd and 8 for Brevard on its own 34-yard line. 2:01 to go. Just narrowly avoided the 2-minute timeout. And obviously going to be 4-down territory for the Tornadoes late in this game. Floyd on the left hip of Mitchell. 2 split out to the left. 2 to the wide side right. Mitchell under 10 seconds on the play clock. Takes the snap. Looks middle, throws middle, has Bruni, who catches it right near the sticks at about the 39-yard line. And it'll be 4th and about 3 yards as we hit the 2-minute timeout. Minute 56 to go in this 4th quarter. The decisive play coming up. It'll be 4th and medium for the Brevard offense when we come back.
I've taken jumps in my academic career, and I've taken jumps in just socializing and getting out and getting to do things I've never done before.
The thing that brought me to Brevard is the experiential learning. I've always been a hands-on guy.
I love it here at Brevard. Over Christmas break, I was itching to come back because I love the area so much.
Experiential learning here is beyond all of my expectations.
Brevard College, a top choice for students around the world.
We're back here at Ives-Lamel Family Field. It's the game coming up on 4th and 4 for Brevard. Only 1 timeout left for the Tornadoes, so this is really the game, Rick. You got to pick this up.
Yeah, this is it right here.
Let's make some noise!
4th down, 3 yards to go. Brevard on his own 39-yard line with Mitchell in the shotgun. 2 split out to the left. 1 all the way to the wide side right. 4th down, 3 yards to go with 1:56 to play. Mitchell puts Pringle in motion to his right side. Takes the snap. Rolls right. Throws right. Has Pringle. It's complete. 1st down, Brevard. The Tornadoes stay alive. Pringle gets the yardage and about 2 more to make it 1st down Tornadoes at Brevard's own 43-yard line. Tornadoes right back at it with 1:49 to go. Now the snap gets away from Floyd. It was a direct snap, and he is plowed back near the 30-yard line. And that sets Brevard back quite a bit. A 9-yard loss on 1st down on a miscommunication. Now the clock moving near 1.5 minutes to go. And Brevard's all the way back at its 32.
It's a unique play, and it's a good chance to take, but you got to tell everybody on your team that that's what you're doing.
2nd and about 21 to go. With the clock still moving near 1 minute now, a player goes down the far sideline. It's going to be a false start, but the bigger concern is who's down over there on the sideline for the Tornadoes. As that was a late, he dropped down late down
yeah,
the
he
far
did.
side.
You're right, Ryan. He just collapsed. I'm not sure. He didn't know. I guess the referee didn't get that. I don't know. I don't see why the flag, but that's me.
It's Herbert Pringle the 4th as he runs back to the sideline, jogging gingerly. But good to see that he is moving.
Yes.
And he has been such an impressive talent here in his debut as he heads to the Brevard sideline. 1 minute and 12 seconds, and this 2nd and 21 is about to become a 2nd and 26 with the game on the line. Brevard breaks out of the huddle and heads back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be an illegal substitution call, not a false start. But regardless, it makes it 2nd and 26 to go for the Tornadoes offense, needing a touchdown. So the 10-second runoff makes it 1 minute and 2 seconds to go in the 4th. And 2nd and forever for this Brevard Tornado offense. Mitchell in the gun, running back to his right hip. 2 split out to the right as well to the left. Mitchell takes the snap, drops back to throw, looking deep. Pressure coming in, and he can't get away from the sack. It's a sack for the Greensboro Pride to back up Brevard even more in its own territory. It looks like Devori Puryear was the first one there, and he spins down Caden Mitchell, and it's 3rd and forever. 50 seconds to go. Brevard burns its last timeout. We'll take our last timeout with them as Brevard looks to make a miracle happen, backed up deep in its own territory. We'll be right back.
Every cheer, for every play, we know there's a little prayer that no one gets hurt. That's why we are there too. Party athletic trainers, physicians, and specialists. We're watching closely for any sign that someone needs care. And if your child is hurt, they're seen right away by the region's top specialists. The Party Sports Medicine team is at every game, match, race, practice, and workout, providing medical attention and guidance. For us, winning is all about playing healthy and smart so you can perform at your best.
The Tides have turned after Brevard picked up a 4th and 3 to move it near the 40-yard line. Now the Tornadoes all the way backed up. 3rd and 27 to go after the sack by Puryear with only 50 seconds to play. As Mitchell takes a low snap, 2-step drop, looks down the field as a receiver, but it's too high. Incomplete, and it's going to be 4th and 27. Pass was intended for Sean Spencer. And this is really the game, Rick. We thought it was a game a little while ago, but this is certainly the game right here.
Yes, it is.
4th down and 27 to go. Brevard would need a miracle as Greensboro looks to open its future season with a win. Mitchell in the shotgun. Floyd to his left hip. 2 receivers to the right and to the left. Snap goes in between Mitchell's legs. He picks it up, looked for a prayer downfield. He'll send it down there. He has a receiver. Did he catch it? No, he did not. Pringle had a chance on the sideline, but couldn't haul it in.
That's a shame. It was, again, it's first game. You got some things to work on, Coach.
Mitchell gave his guy a chance.
Yeah, he did.
And he had an opportunity at it. I think Greensboro got a piece of it to turn it away, and the Pride can just about need this one out.
Yep. No, Ryan, that was, it doesn't help. You got to be perfect to make those plays work. And they're far from perfect. The ball's not getting to the quarterback right, and they'll work on it. They'll get it straightened out.
The Pride will line up in a victory formation and will take a knee. So the Pride are going to leave Brevard 1-0 with a 28-21 win over the Tornadoes. But what a game it was between these two. Lots of highlights for both. A lot to be excited about, not only this year, but moving in the future for these guys in their college careers. Herbert Pringle IV had a ton of amazing plays. So did Nehemiah Floyd, Caden Mitchell, and all the other Tornadoes today. Just fell a little short. A couple of self-inflicted mistakes late, which are fixable, Rick. That's something that you can work on, and the talent is obviously there.
Coach Grant's got a lot to be positive about. It wasn't perfect, but there's a lot there that happened that they can improve on, and I think they will.
So Brevard falls in its season opener to Greensboro, an in-state rival. The Tornadoes fought, battled, brought it back to a one-score game, had the ball in Greensboro territory multiple times. A couple costly mistakes send this game the way of the Pride. What a day it was, though. A beautiful Sunday here in Brevard, North Carolina. Great day for some football. And we'll be back at it next week, Rick. We got Erskine coming to town, blackout game on September 20th as the Flying Fleet come to town. So join us for that call. Excited to have you that weekend, so looking forward to that. But thank you to all that tuned in today for this game on this Sunday afternoon in Brevard, North Carolina. Looking forward to talking to you again soon. Ryan Wilkes and Rick Green signing off. Talk to you later.